Test, test, test. Okay, I think I am live. All right. I should have started this a bit earlier, but okay. It's the start of Bandai's finals. Hey, what is yon? Random stream. Good morning. We're watching the finals together. Is the sound okay? Do let me know. I'm just waiting because... Oh, let's go. Swiss round for the One Piece card game. I assume there will be a lot of news today, so I wanted to do the stream for the Swiss round. I'm not gonna watch the finals because it's at 4. How's the video sound? Is it okay? Sounds perfect. Okay, thank you so much, man. Hope good morning to you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well or good, like whatever time zone it is. Are y'all hype? I wanted to stream a bit earlier, but I was making breakfast, so I'm gonna eat while I watch this. Damn, it's so hype, dude. Is that Asu? That looks like, I'm not sure. All the representatives. Let me share my screen. Stream. I think Noah is streaming too. A few of the other YouTubers are streaming as well, so everyone's probably gonna be watching this. So that's great. Everyone's just enjoying this together. Watch party for the OPTCG Swiss finals. Swiss rounds. Worlds. Come hang. And we have like a music. We got a music video for One Piece card game now. It's insane. It's the Clyde TCG. Such a goat, so strong. I'm excited to vomit. Oh no, I hope everything's okay, man. Hope everything is good with you. I really like Jonas. He looks like a really like cool guy. Very like humble, but very strong player as well. So I'm excited to see how they perform in like this tournament. Also with the European players like Velzo, because they are like, from what I heard, they are insanely powerful players. Hey, Guan Rong from Malaysia. This is what, is it Taiwan players? Let's go, SG Ice. Which decks do you think will make it top 4? I saw, we could have a discussion about that. I saw Gavin posted his like predictions, and I kind of agree. So it's either gonna be like Sakazuki, Enel, and what's his? It could be a purple Luffy in there, but most likely it's Sakazuki, Enel, Zoro, and then probably another Sakazuki for top. I assume Sakazuki is gonna be the more popular one. But yeah. Is there a page where I can see who is in the World Cup? There is another, I think, man, if I had the link for it, I will let you know. But there is someone, another YouTuber that posted like the list of players who are performing. I can't remember who did it, but I don't know if there's a page. There should be, right? I cough you. Anyway, welcome to the stream. There should be a page. All right, finals times. I got my breakfast, so I'm gonna eat it. I don't even know how many rounds of Swiss. I'm just here to because I want to record and I want to watch the stream. But my assumption is it'll be because the timing is until I believe like 12:30. I think there's about like 5-6 rounds. All right, the goated MCs of One Piece card game. These guys are awesome. Let's go. It's 8:30 in Japan, but it's 7:30 a.m. in Singapore right now, and I'm like super sleepy. I know like the NA side, the people are watching it like in the freaking past midnight or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's just enjoy Worlds together. Ban list yet? Not yet. I'm expecting the ban list to either come like in between rounds, like announcements, in between some of the games, or after the finals, because kind of doesn't make sense for them to say like right at the start. Like they could. I mean, I hope they do, because I want to know. I want to know what gets banned, and my prediction is like the only card that deserves a ban is Gecko Moria from OP06, but it's gonna be tough because NA doesn't have a chance, or like the English side doesn't have a chance to play it. Oh wait, let me see the itinerary for the day. I need to Google Translate. If it's not like a ban, then it's gonna be restricted to one. Okay, so it's a world tournament held by a total of 16 players who have won the Best in Japan or Overseas Championship. 5 rounds of Swiss draw will be held, so there will be 5 rounds of Swiss into I believe it's gonna be like quarterfinals, semi-finals, and then finals. And then it was 1 match per match, so there's no best of 3. There's only a best of 1. As per Japanese rules, and the card pool is OP05. So it is OP05. Some people, for some reason, were saying that it's OP06. I think Gavin did confirm during the NA finals that it was OP05. So there we go. I can read Japanese with the help of Google Translate, which I have right over here. Yeah, that's how I read it. Oh my god, look at that! And I think these are like participation prizes for this. Let me just double scan it again. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Final. Yeah. This is a participation prize. That means every single person that went to Worlds will have a playmat, a set of 10 of these Luffy Dons, and the Gear 5 Luffy sleeves. Which, of course, I'm jealous because I'm not at finals. I'm not at Worlds. I don't have this. And these are the championship cards. So 3rd place, 2nd place. I don't know if it's 3rd place or like the top like 2, or I don't know. Yeah, 3rd place. 3rd place, runner up, and then the winner will receive this Gear 5 Luffy. I love these championship promos, by the way. I think these are super nice to me because it's Gear 5 Luffy and it's very dynamic. What the price point will be, it's gonna be insane. I'm kind of curious to see where this lines are. I kind of like, seeing like cards market and stuff like that, so this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, either way, I hope the winner doesn't like automatically sell it. Just keep it, man. This is like super valuable, and it will be very valuable in the long run. Good morning, Hamim. Selamat pagi, bro. Have you guys had your coffee? Have you guys had some breakfast? Oh my god, I can't believe it's 7:30 a.m. and we're already watching One Piece, man. What a time to be alive. No way these don't go for at least 1 million minimum. You will not sell it. Exactly, bro. I think because there will only be these 3. I'm not sure what the next world's pricing will be. I assume that it's gonna be slightly different. So if these 3 are gonna be the only cards that exist in the world, yeah, but 1 million, sure, let's put it at that price point, see if someone's willing to pay it. Insane, don't you think? Oh my god. What a time, man. Wish Oda would show up to greet the winner. Oda's busy, man. He's busy drawing. He's busy with his Netflix stuff, but to be honest, like he should. I hope I don't know. If he does show up to kind of meet the winner, I'll be so jealous. I'll be so insanely jealous. But so I hope that he doesn't show up. Hey Kev, hi, I'm a huge fan of your content. Get to finally catch one of the streams. Thank you, man. I don't really live stream as much. I used to do like a case opening every set, but I stopped because I stopped buying cases because it's expensive. I will get back on that horse someday, but today we will for big events like this, for Worlds, I will watch it. Usually I leave the streaming to YT Noah channel, and I usually be on his stream. But for the Swiss rounds and all the news that will come out today, I wanna really watch it. Is the band being announced now? The band will be announced probably later, not in the early part of the stream, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't really have the full itinerary of the day. Is it live with game news or gameplay live? There'll be both. I assume there'll be some news outside of stuff announced yesterday, but there'll be 5 rounds of Swiss, and then at 4:30, which is 3:30, no, 5:30, no, is it 4:30? So 3:30 p.m. Singapore time, 4:30 p.m. Japan time will be the finals. So there will be a break for, I believe it's Digimon, and then it will be the One Piece finals and then Digimon finals. I will not be streaming all the way till the One Piece card game finals because I have to go out later for a family thing, but I will direct you all to YT Noah channel and you can watch his stream for the finals together. But for the Swiss rounds, I'm just gonna enjoy it with you guys. Hello Pocky Fluffy, hello from Denmark, hello from Singapore. Noah, is Noah's stream not on yet? Should I call the guy and see if hey, people are waiting for your stream, excuse me, please wake up and start. Is it? Wait, let me check. I thought he was. I saw the notification that he posted, but World Championship in Japan, Swiss rounds. Oh no, yeah, there's 128 people waiting for him. Oh no, please someone ask Noah to wake up. I'll text him. I'll message him. Oh my god. It's early, guys. I woke up at 6:30 to go to the toilet, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna start the stream. But I'll let Noah know. Noah, please wake up. People are waiting for your stream. I got y'all. If you all watch, it's okay. We are watching this together. You can watch as you stream when he wakes up. You can come and hang out with me. I feel how expensive the winning deck cards will go. Unfortunately, the good thing is OPO 5. So for English, OPO 6 will be coming out soon. So if you can write it out, there'll be things that you can get. But if it's like something like Sakazuki, if it's something like Enel, which started in OPO 5 but still gets stronger like in OPO 6 and now in OPO 7, then yeah, that's gonna be really, really painful. Look forward to every time you upload new videos. Thank you so much, Pocky Fluffy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, it's good morning. I got my breakfast. My breakfast is here. I got a sandwich. So, oh, whoa. Oh my god, 11 Sakazuki 11? What the heck, dude? Come on, man. Okay, wait, let me take it. Yep, guys, it's like what people expected. 11 Sakazuki, 2, I believe it's Enel. Is it Enel or Katakuri? I think it's Enel. 2 Purple Luffy, which, yeah, kind of expected. And then 1 Zoro. The lone Zoro. Yeah, and it's Enel. This is, for you guys who are unsure, this is OPO 5. Worlds will be in OPO 5 format. So, yeah, it's what you're expecting. Sakazuki, 11. Ban the leader, man. Ban Sakazuki. I don't care. Like, I know Whitebeard was like a very oppressive leader. Sakazuki is 10 times worse. Oh, any Faye Fadam, thank you so much for coming in. Yay, it's me. They should be telling us the ban list near to the final, so it should be either in this morning or like later part of the stream. Griffloon, thank you so much as well. DJ Miles watching live stream, but gotta support the brother. Hey, Mr. DJ Miles, good morning to you, sir, or good evening or night, depending on what time it is for you over there. Yeah, this is. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this top 16? Oh my god! I mean, okay. To be completely honest, Sakazuki is the most skill intensive deck because you know you gotta filter the cards, you gotta make sure you know which targets your bottom lane deck are removing, and then you gotta manage the cards in your hand and your trash as well. It's a very skill intensive deck. And I assume that is why people are drawn to using Sakazuki, especially in this kind of environment where it's literally the world championship. The downside is, yeah, that's the thing, Samuel. It's gonna be like Saka mirrors the whole day, and I hate watching Saka mirrors. It's okay. I mean, like it gets kind of like the same thing after a while. You're just like, okay, yeah, leader Coca, leader ability. Okay, Rob Lucci here. Houndblaze, swing for 8k. But yeah, that's the thing. Hey, Mr. Aibo Academy. Yes, exactly. It shouldn't be surprising that the highest level of play in a Sol format has resulted in most people taking the deck that is most consistent and requires the most skill. Exactly. That's as it is. It is what it is. Sakazuki is the most skill-intensive deck. It is. I would arguably say that it's the best deck in the OPO5 format and OPO6, and also technically a little bit of OPO7, but we don't know yet for sure. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. I was expecting some of the other players to bring some of the things that will counter Sakazuki, but I was expecting a little bit more Enel to be exact. Like not 2 copies, not the same number. Like Purple Luffy, okay, a little splashy in there is fine. It kind of fell off in OPO5. Zoro, if that one Zoro can dodge that 2 Enel, it can stand a pretty good chance at clearing every single other leader, because that Zoro is very good against Purple Luffy, that's obvious, and that Zoro is actually very good against Sakazuki. Like Zoro does have a natural edge because it's like rush, you gotta attack, if you be like that super aggressive Zoro, it's actually really good against Sakazuki. However, whether or not that Zoro can dodge that 2 Enel remains to be seen. I think the problem is you end up second guessing yourself, because if you take a Saka counter, you lose to everything else that isn't Saka. That's a very good point. That's a very good point from Aibo. Spoken like a true world champion right there. That's true. If they bring like a counter pick to Sakazuki, they might lose to other things. So you either bring the best deck, or you bring the deck that counters the best deck, but loses to like the second and third best deck. So that one Zoro player must be really lucky with his run to kind of make it all the way to top 16, because essentially, where would, like, I want to see the matchups that Zoro player have. Like, did he dodge a lot of Enel? Because Zoro folds to Enel, man. So yeah, let's see how it is, man. I'm excited. We took Zoro and then pivoted off of Saka into Enel, you cry. Yeah, that's true. They have not announced the ban list yet. They will announce it I can't say it's soon. It's either gonna be before the matches start, or it's gonna be like during, or it's gonna be after. So it could be anytime. Ban Saka leader card. Okay, honestly, I am in the camp of banning Sakazuki. I think that leader is too perfect, too efficient, that decks like Boa Hancock, decks like the new Rob Lucci, like, yes, you can play them when you're doing like standard battles, but why bring that, or you bring like the Sakazuki leader into a flagship instead, because it's just more efficient. But I really don't think they should ban leaders. That's just a personal preference for me. I hope they don't ban Sakazuki. Just restrict some of the cards. That's fine. It's still a good deck. You can play in a different style. Alright, let's see what else. Okay, let me read chat. Oh shit, 2D, 2Y. Okay, oh, 27 April, that's my birthday. It's gonna come out on my birthday. What is the effect? All your characters have costs. Okay, so it's Dawn 1, plus 1 cost for all of your characters. So it's not reducing cost anymore, guys. It's adding cost. If there's a character whose cost is more than 8, this leader's power is plus 1,000. Okay, let's talk about it. Wait, what happened to the Rayleigh leader? I thought we was getting Noah. I thought we were getting a Rayleigh leader. Or it could be a Rayleigh super rare, you know? Could be a Rayleigh super rare. I want to read chat, but I want to freak out about this. But let me pop out the chat so I can bring you guys over here so I don't have to keep looking to the side. Okay. Let me see what I can't see Sakazuki. It's not fun. Please hit Sakadex with a nerf. Yes. It should be okay. Let me see. I hope so much for Macro Leader. I think OP08, based on rumors. So Pocky Fluffy, you will have, I don't know what color he will be, but I hope it's red and blue. And I hope Marco gets a proper leader, yes. Zoro A play the prices will skyrocket depending on what happens today. That's true. Actually, any price. They should ban 8 Maria and 4 Becca, though that one is iffy. I am a more of a Rebecca is not a problem anymore right now, currently OP7. OP05, OP6 still a little bit, but like less so now. So I think Moria, I definitely agree 8 Moria should be banned. Maybe ban Great Eruption. Ooh, interesting. They sure don't like skilled players winning. Okay, that's fair. I think, I don't think Ice Age is the problem because you only run 4. Great Eruption, I think the Moria is just the one. Moria and Houndblaze, restrict Houndblaze, restrict Moria. Don't need to ban anything, but I'm not sure. This is the first time in like a meta game that I think it's gonna be really interesting. Like the I would say like the changes in like the meta game moving forward. Luffy leader. Oh yeah, Luffy leader again. For one Dawn. Does it work on your opponent's turn? I assume it does. I assume that it does work on your opponent's turn because it's just Dawn 1. It doesn't say on your turn. It doesn't say like once per turn. Yeah. You know what, guys? Do you guys know what's 8 costs or more? Gecko Moria. Don't ban Gecko Moria. Just put it into Black Luffy. Wait, this is our second Black Luffy leader, and it's a starter deck. Could have been Rayleigh, man. Could have been. God damn. Anyway, okay, while they're talking, we're still talking, like chatting with chat. I want to take a bite of my sandwich. So please don't forget to like the stream. You don't have to. We're just watching this anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this up, like when the stream is done. But if you guys want to rewatch, because there are other channels that does English commentary as well. I think the people from the worst generation are streaming the English version of the stream, and then they are doing the Japanese. I'm watching the Japanese ones just cause like the one latency, and I like Gavin, and I like the host. I'm so used to watching it in Japanese, right? Okay, let me just take a bite first. A little bit of ASMR for you all. I'm sorry, this is kind of wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I have no faith in this ban list being good. It's tough, yo. You know, if they ban Sakazuki as in the leader, right, they will just pivot to playing Moria. Yeah. Oh, look at that Luffy, man. My favorite character is Luffy, so I'm happy for another Luffy. Let's go. It looks good. It looks good. Okay, wait, it's 5 life, so yeah, it is a monocolored leader. I wonder what other cards will be. It's 3D 2Y, so you can expect like... Whoa, what's this? Okay, wait. It's the secret rares, right? The artwork. Oh shit, it's an official playmat, baby. Let's go. Scheduled to be released April 27. Yeah, it's about like $40. That's a nice playmat. This is a nice playmat. I really like these two artworks together. So yeah, great choice. Where the English stream, I don't have a link for it. It will, if you want, you can go to Gavin's Twitter. OPTCG Gavin, I think. And then like he linked the English stream. If I can find it, I'll paste it in chat. You guys can watch that if you guys want. The thing is, the English stream, it's like just similar to this. Like we're just watching and then like commenting over it. Like the true stream is still in Japanese. +1 cost. Does it add a cost to one of your characters? Oh shoot. Someone wrote it just now. So the effect is Dawn 1 on as long as you have an 8 cost, your character's +1 cost. Wait. Someone said it just now. I should have copied it out. Oh yeah. For 1 Dawn, +1 cost for your character, then +1,000 for your leader if you have 8 costs or more. Is it all your characters or just one? We gotta find out. The issue is Blazing Hound. Yes, I agree 100%. I hate that card, man. But it's a good card, you know? I'm not gonna, wait. ASMR mukbang goes hard. That's what you don't get with the other live streams, okay? The other live streams have like insightful commentary, very hard-hitting objective facts about the metagame. Over here, you have me eating a sandwich. That's my specialty. I'm never gonna finish this sandwich. I'm too excited about the championship. All characters, okay. Thank you. Oh, you left to watch the stream, damn. Arsh, thank you so much. Ban the sandwich. Sakawich. Oh, by the way, Aibo, if you're still here, I saw you tweeting out about Star Wars Unlimited. Did you play? Like you played in the pre-release. How was it? I'm so excited to try it out. It's just that in Singapore, it's probably gonna be a little late. And I know I'm not supposed to talk about other card games during like the Worlds, but like it looks really cool, and I like Star Wars. So, of the other streams being hard hitting or insightful, I just heard someone say Enel hard counter Saka. Enel doesn't hard counter Saka. I feel like it used to be that way. It used to, like, the early. Okay, now I have to give my insightful commentary. Yeah? During the early days of OPO5, Purple Luffy was the deck that beats Sakazuki and Enel. I'm talking like Japanese side, not English side. And then Enel started to kind of, people started to solve that deck. And then it had a really, really good advantage against Sakazuki. I think it was playing the Rush Enel a lot. And over the course of the season, people dropped that to play like the Big Mom package, 7 cost Mom, 8 cost Katakuri, 9 cost Yamato. And that's when Sakazuki started like to find its footing, and then it started being the big dog. So actually OPO5 was a very like diverse metagame. It was started off as a triangle between the Luffy, Enel, and Sakazuki, and then it ended up just being like arch enemy where Sakazuki is at top. Pretty interesting format. It's a case study on its own. We should discuss it in the future at length. But it was a very interesting metagame. OPO6 I think was a lot more fun because it introduced like Yamato, it introduced a few of the other decks, Moria, yeah. So, but then with the downside comes like Moria versus Sakazuki, and then that is a very like skill intensive matchup. And I had a flagship like last week where I had where my first game was against Noel from Seafood King, and he was using Sakazuki, I was using Gecko Moria. It was really evident that the skill of the player determined the outcome of the match. Obviously, he won. But it was really fun. Like I never have the chance to like play as much, so like I had a good time playing against Noel. He's in Japan right now. If the rumors are right around Marco, I will be very much looking forward to your videos on OPO8. I'm excited because OPO8 is about like 2 legends, and given that it's like rumored to be about like Goldie Roger and what's his name and Whitebeard, I'm so excited. By the way, if you guys have missed it, these are the top 16 decks. There are 11 Sakazuki decks, 2 Enel decks, 2 Purple Luffy, and 1 Lone Zoro. So I hope that the Swiss rounds will show a little bit of variety, at least for the first 3 rounds, and then you can have your Saka mirror in the finals. Dude, does anyone in chat know what like Jonas and Clyde TCG are bringing? I'm actually interested to see what the NA side are bringing. Like because Jonas won NA with Enel, so I assume I hope I'm not sure whether he's bringing Enel into like the Worlds, because they'll be quite interesting to see. I like it here. That sandwich goes hard. Thank you, man. What piece? Wait, I did. SW is extremely good. Really fun. Get to play with you sometime. I would love to. If there's a way we can. I guess right now it's only tabletop Steam, but like let's make it happen, man. With Vader, let's go second year. That's pretty awesome, man. I would want the full art version of that Vader. It looks so sick. How many film shanks are in top 16? Like if I didn't translate this and someone just saw like purple, I said, oh, two film shanks. What about Irata Saka leader? I'm not a huge fan of Iratas because it makes things so hard to keep track of. I don't know whether they're gonna do Iratas just yet. They only did it for like, you know, like card types, right? Like for example, Nami searching like a Straw Hat card instead of like a Straw Hat character. Yeah, they could. I mean, anything can happen. So we're here to find out essentially. Are those the numbers of structure decks they plan on printing worldwide? No, these are top 16s of the of this World Championship. Played it because they are on Summer Stream yesterday. I was at the event. Was using Enel. Oh, okay, interesting. All right. I'm so jealous. Like Cross AI is over there. Eggman is over there. Orange Samurai is over there. A lot of like content creators are over there, and I'm over here, and no eyes asleep. So you know we will make it there next year. And this year, we're focusing on our coffee and our breakfast. Did Noah reply me? Let me take a look. Has he started the stream yet? Okay, he's live. He's live. Okay, okay. If you guys want to watch Noah, he's live now. If you want to come here and just hang out, just come and hang out over here. But do we have a sandwich? Checkmate. That's the thing is, like, they're in Japan, man. They can go to like some 7-Eleven or Family Mart and get like the better egg sandwich. I'm so jealous. I wish I was there. I really wish I was at this event. Not as a player, mind you. I'm never gonna be a player over there. I mean, I wouldn't have time to train up to be that good. But I would love to be a like participant, just hanging out with friends, and most importantly, buying the playmat because I really want the playmat. But like, yeah, it's next time, next year probably. Where can we watch the game? Right here. Oh, you can watch on the official one. It's under Bandai. You can just YouTube Bandai Card Games Fest, and you should see a Japanese stream and an English stream, and probably mine as well. And Noah's and the rest. I know the Luffy TCG is streaming on Twitch, so if you guys want to watch it over there, yeah, it's the matches are gonna start soon, and by soon I'm not sure when, but they probably have to talk, you know. So I'm just talking over them. Hopefully that'll be okay. I got you both on. Thank you so much, Francisco. I appreciate it. Probably jumped out a bit when I got your text. Probably I'll be like, Noah, people are waiting for your live stream. If I didn't wake up early, I would just be on his stream. But like, I kind of feel like streaming it. This is Worlds. We gotta watch it, man. We gotta watch it together. Just chill, have a good time. What leaders are playing? So there are 11 Sakazuki decks, 2 Enel, 2 Purple Luffy, and 1 Zoro. Think they'll hit 10 cost mom. So here we go. Let's go. Let's talk about 10 cost mom. No, I don't think they will hit 10 cost mom. The thing is, okay, but will they restrict 10 cost mom? That's another question. Ban? No. Definitely they won't ban 10 cost mom. It's not that ban worthy. Restrict, I can see that happening. Man, I hope they don't. But the thing is, like, if they check Sakazuki a lot, then Katakuri will be one of the decks that just becomes the best deck because they have 10 cost mom. Oh shit, we got Jonas right off the bat. First leader, first player versus I believe this is someone from Japan. Respectfully, I feel like you don't want it to hit anything. Okay, I would like them to okay, if we're talking about bans, I think 8 cost Moria should get a ban. It's too good of a card. But the thing is, if they ban it right now, then English players won't get a chance to play with it because it's really fun. 8 cost Moria is like perfect. If not, they restrict to 1 copy. I'm perfectly fine with them. If they want to restrict 10 cost mom, they should restrict it to 1 copy. And then if they want to, then the other card that would potentially be banned or restricted is Harm Blaze. That's my I only think these 3 cards. But if they, you know, I can't say anything if they ban mom. I'll be like, you know what, okay. Then Katakuri will play like 9 cost Yamato, right? What do you think is worse, Whitebeard at his peak or Saka right now? I think it's Saka. Because Whitebeard at his peak had counters. Like Zoro has a hard counter to Whitebeard. Like you could Diable Jambe, swing in for 1 billion and then he can't counter out of it. Yeah, Zoro can counter out of it. Sorry, Whitebeard can counter out of it. And in terms of like number of decks that actually won championship events, Sakazuki is actually a lot. The card keeps kata relevant. You're right. Yeah, there we go. Kata. With World Finals, they mean Asian region. No, this guy is from America. This is Jonas from. He won the NA Finals, North America Finals. So, yes, this is this is a true Worlds. So we will find out which region, who is the best in the world. Obviously, I like based on numbers alone, like I think someone from Japan is going to win because obviously they have more representatives on their side. But I wouldn't mind seeing like other I really like Jonas. I really feel like he is a strong player. So I'm for this match I'm rooting for Jonas, right? I'm rooting for my man. So someone says it's Enel versus P Luffy. It's P Luffy. All right. Yeah, we'll see. A confirmation soon. Oh, reveal first. Do we? I usually just reveal my leaders stuff, right? How can an American player play in a Japanese format? Good question. Oh, huge dice. Okay, so all of these players are playing in an OP05 format to make it fair for everyone. And what's that? Yeah, they're just like 2 Papa Luffy and Jonas has to play it, right? And I think the cards they are using are English, so they're okay with that. I love the white jackets. Me too. But I send me that drip, man. I'm commentating too. Just not there. Just not at the place itself. Okay, while I shuffle, I'll take a round back. I should not have picked the sandwich for breakfast. Okay, anyway, for this matchup, let's talk about it. I was a Purple Luffy player in OPO5 when I was playing against Enel. It is not truly like one side over one side. I think it's closer to 50-50. I would say 60-40 advantage to Purple Luffy actually, depending on the Enel build. As long as like Jonas remembers that like he can potentially draw out the game, because that's what you have to do. You got a 9 cost Yamato, remove all the strat, because Purple Luffy can turn aggressive if he plays like the 4 cost ulti into page 1 and then goes ham onto Enel like at the start. It's gonna be quite difficult for Enel to kind of come back from that. But if he survives, late game wise, it's Enel's game. There we go. I see, thank you. So a backstab for Asian regional players. Yes, a little bit of advantage through America because they are in the format. However, like for wait, don't start yet. I prefer the other side that you used because this looks like a hospital room. Oh no, all of them are in a ward just playing card games. Ah shit, now I can't unsee it, man. Does kind of look like a hospital room. Let me know if I'm blocking anything with my camera. I can make myself smaller, so I guess I'm just blocking the deck, so it's fine. Ban list today? Yes, Banana. Ban list will be announced today. I don't know when. The ball is calling. Is it? We're eating egg sandwich. Yeah, a little bit, man. No. Yeah, I'm still okay. All right, let's go. Purple Luffy. So it's Jonas versus Ellen. Enel versus Purple Luffy. Starting off with Ashura, just searcher, great searcher for the Skypiea, the Sky Island stuff. We have the Gidatsu, which is pretty okay at the start. of the game. But as the game goes on, Gadatsu is not going to be a good target for anything, essentially, in Purple Luffy's deck. So he's probably going to use Leader's ability right here, take a life and ramp. I can see that he has an ulti, but does he have the page 1? So swinging in for 5. I think they're just going to play out, Ellen's just going to play out the ulti, but I don't see a page 1. So still having an item on the board. Right now, Jonas wishes he will be at 5 Dawn, because then Gadatsu comes on, boom, ulti is gone. But right now, he just has to kind of focus on what's a good 4-turn play, depending on the version that Jonas is bringing. Is this going to be like, this is going to be like a mix of Big Mom Cryots going in hard. Okay, you have to be aggressive. So I do understand the appeal of this. So just going to take it. It hurts that U-Star Skate is kind of removed, because that's kind of an all-star in Purple Luffy. But there is a queen there. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's gonna be a damn good turn right now. He doesn't even need attack to Enel, because I do see a poly on the side of the field. Are the cards in Singapore in Japanese? Yes, they are in Japanese. But oh man, okay, so he's gonna take it. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the match. We'll catch up with chat later on. Oh, I'm so excited. Come on, ramp 1, poly, and then like your 9 Kaidoing next turn. Yeah, for this part, Jonas should just take it. No trigger, it's fine, because you want to be at 1 life anyway. All right, here we go. Let's go, poly. Oh, look at that, double Trafalgar Law, and Jonas has a very stacked hand. And this is why I said, here we go, Poly's ability is pay 2, you can ramp 1, and then you can KO Shura. You could potentially use that 1 down to attack, but you don't want to telegraph that you have a Poly, so you can just pass it. Right now, Gadatsu in Jonas's hand is not really as effective, and that's, you know, unfortunate, but that does come with like the thing with playing against Purple Luffy, who naturally takes a lot of life. I can't see whether Jonas is using English cards, but we'll see. I think he is. Here we go. It's Sanji. Not the best play. We know that Jonas has a lot of cards in hand, but right now, guess what? Ellen is at 9 Dawn. And you know what comes down at 9 Dawn? My boy, 9 cost Kaido. But whether or not he wants to use it or wants to get rid of cards in Jonas's hand, right now it's a very good time to actually play Trafalgar Law. And he does choose to play Trafalgar Law instead. So, Dawn -1, if your opponent has 7 more cards in your hand, you gotta drop 2 cards. So, and it's by random. So, potentially the Yamatos could be dropped. Let's see what he does take. And how many cards will he have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, ooh, 9 cost Yamato, 7 cost Enel. Right off the bat, 2 of the biggest cards in Jonas's hand. He does have I believe he does have another Enel, which is really, really good. But getting that 9 cost Yamato does hurt. Here is a 7k hit. Trying to force out the block, down to 1 life. Right now, Jonas has, oh no, Jonas has 7 cards again in his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here comes another Trafalgar Law. Will this be? Okay, let me move a little bit to the left. I do apologize so you can see the hand. Okay, I will move it. Sorry. Oh yeah, I am blocking it. Let me move my face. Whoop. There we go. I'll make myself smaller. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let me know if this is good. All right. So he chooses to play Queen instead, which is kind of fair. I think that's just kind of mitigate. You don't really need to attack the cards in his hand for now. You could save it for later when you really need it to go for a game, and then just ripping 2 cards out of NL player's hand is really, really powerful. Right now, Jonas is not in a good spot, but this is where NL wants to be. He wants to be at 1 life. He wants to be ready to be healing every single turn and just be aggressive with the 7 cost NL. However, Alan, also Purple Luffy also wants to be at this spot because right now he has 2 blockers. He doesn't really need to worry about his life going down to like 1 or 0. And then here comes the 9 cost Kaido, man. 9 cost Kaido is in his hand. You can see 2 copies of it. It's crazy. I see. Sorry, my green screen might be a little bit skewed, but I'll fix it later. Here comes the 7 cost Rush Enel and swinging into Poly, with getting a 2k counter. Interesting. but I think he just wants to get rid of it. It's each match best to no. It's only best of one Digimouse for the worlds at least. Okay, so Alan specifically manages to save the units, which is very important in this matchup. You want to have additional units on the field as Purple Luffy to kind of go wide. Right now, he drops the law, so he wants to get rid of cards in Jonas's hand right now. And that really, really hurts because double law back to back just doesn't feel good. And if he does hit another Enel, and a 3-cost, holy man. Yeah, this is kind of unlucky in Jonas's favor because like I said, Purple Luffy and Enel, it's not a true, no side has a true advantage, but Purple Luffy, I would say it's like 60-40 to Purple Luffy's favor. But right now, I'm a fan of Purple Luffy, so this is a very familiar matchup to me. You just have to swing in against Enel. For those of you who don't know, you just swing with 5. You don't swing with more. Make him commit any counters that he has, and then Amaru is discarded. Amaru actually would be one of the kind of key things to rest that 4-cost blocker. Unfortunately, it's not really doing any good right now, so he decides to let it go. So he's gonna swing 6 to leader. Jonas is only down to 4 cards in hand, and 2 of them are the 8-cost Katakuri. He only has 1 2k counter left. So he probably has to use it to kind of save the life that he has, because if he drops down to 0, that's it. He is done, cooked, because he has to block here. He has to block. He takes it? Okay, maybe he knows what. Oh wait, it's Brule. Okay, so it's fine. Maybe he does. Okay, he does have an 8-cost Katakuri in hand. He can potentially just heal up, put the Sanji or the Brule back into life. But we know that there is another attacker coming in the form of 9-cost Kaido, if he even has to use it, because right now, look at Ellen's board. He has 5 different characters on the side of the field, all available for attack. He has 2 blockers ready to defend against potential attacks from the leader, from Enel. It doesn't seem to be a very good match for Jonas, which is unfortunate because I think he took a lot of hits too early in the game, and Alan just PCP. He had the perfect curve for Purple Luffy, and it's insane how efficient. You know, even without page 1, he still played ulti on turn 4, and then Poly on curve, and then the 2 Trafalgar Laws back to back really hurt Jonas. He ripped 4 cards out of Jonas's hand, and that is even before attacking. That's insane. Right now, he does have to clear the board a little bit. Jonas has to kind of make sure that he can survive the following turn. So Queen does choose to block here and counter 1k. That's a 6k attack to Trafalgar Law. I think that's a perfectly fine play, saving some of the counters you have in your hand, and also trying to be resourceful with the counters you have in your hand. Enel's gonna attack into Queen, and then here he's gonna block with Trafalgar Law, just kind of protect the higher costed units. He's gonna go for Sanji into Trafalgar Law. That's gonna force out another 2k counter. He does have things to protect, so whether or not Alan wants to go for it right now, he has the Gomu Gomu no Jet Gatling, which is a 0-cost plus 3k counter. So that's a 0 cost. What card is he going to discard? He's going to discard a page 1. Okay, that's fair. I would have discarded that too. And he protects the Trafalgar Law. So right now, here's the 8-cost Katakuri coming in and putting in Sanji. I am surprised because Sanji requires a card to be discarded. That requires 2 cards to be discarded from Enel's ability to gain 1 more life, and then Sanji's ability to play it out, unless he doesn't want to play it out. But here is a very, very tricky time, because right now, Alan, does he try and rush to go for a game because you know Jonas has only 3 cards in hand, or do you try to clear the board, try to clear that 7-cost Enel? He does have a Brule on the field, which he can technically get rid of with a 9-cost Kaido, but it's still gonna be quite risky in my opinion. Right now you have 3 blockers, and then you can protect your life against all these higher cost attacks. Drop down the Kaido, try to swing in, make sure that you have aggression to get Jonas down to 0, but no, Alan's just swinging in. Let's go, 5k to leader. That's a 1k of Shirahoshi. Right now, if Alan uses Enel's ability and Sakazuki's Sanji's ability, he will have 0 cards in hand. This is, I think, game. This should be game unless he gets really lucky with his last life. So right now, 6k into Enel as a leader. Right now, Sanji. Okay, that's true. That's true for that burrito. Sanji was rested. So he does. Okay, that makes sense that he discards a Katakuri and an Amaru. 0 cards in hand. Yeah, this is it. This is definitely Ellen's game. 0, unless he gets really lucky with that last life. He has to block here. Either blocker will do, because yeah, he won't have enough. He won't have enough to, because he does have a 9 cost Kaido on the side of the field. So right now he can put 1 Dawn onto Queen and then swing in for 7, and then he has to force a block out of Brule. Here comes the 9 cost Kaido. Dawn -5, KO that Sanji, and then go GG. That's game. Oh my god, that's the game 1 of the top 16, and that's it. Ellen wins purple. Luffy wins the first top 16 round against Jonas from North America. That was still a very impressive run. Unfortunately, you got hit with 2, not 1, but 2 4-cost Trafalgar Laws. You know that's gonna hurt. That pulled 4 cards, and one of the cards was a 9-cost Yamato, a 7-cost Enel, and then some important counters. He got 2 Enels, 7-cost super rare Enels, and 1 Holy and 1 Yamato off the Trafalgar Laws trigger. So it's gonna be that really hurts, and it really showed, because at the later half of the game, Jonas could have kind of come back, but by that point, Alan's field already had like so many 4-cost blockers, Trafalgar Law, 5-cost blockers, and Queen, and that's unfortunately the way that it goes. But congratulations to Jonas for still making it to top 16 of OPTCG Worlds. Do you know how difficult it is to get to this point? 100% respect to him. That was a great run, and I hope he recovers from this and comes back stronger. But for Ellen, Purple Luffy, let's go, Purple Luffy, my man. All right, okay. It was quite bad luck, essentially, for Jonas' side of the field. I mean, Luffy, if Luffy has the curve, that's it, man. Luffy is gonna curve out really well. Unfortunately, even in the 4 Dawn turn, Jonas didn't really have much to play. He actually put the Dawns onto Shura and attacked, which it's okay, because you want to be aggressive against Luffy. However, that just leads to him having Poly, which is a perfect answer for that point, and just, yeah. That's unfortunate for Jonas, but still, congratulations. A very impressive run all the way up to top 16 of OPTCG Worlds. That is not an easy feat. Not for an individual like us, who, like, for most people who don't really grind the game as much, but for them, I 100% believe that I believe that, you know, he did his best. But it's unfortunate because there's for there to be 11 Sakazuki decks, for him to face another Purple Luffy, I don't know how the pairings are. I assume the pairings are done like randomly, like generated based on like the tiers, so you can't really blame them for it, but it's just bad luck. Sometimes it's bad luck. Best of 1 only, yes, best of 1. Unfortunately for Japanese side, for any world championship, for any championship event for that matter, it's only best of 1. Alright, now we got things to watch. I think this is where they interview like the favorite leaders or favorite cards. Someone asked me what was my favorite card in One Piece card game just now. It's hard to say, but my favorite alternate artwork right now currently is... Man, I don't know. I gotta think about this. Right now, okay. Right now. Hey, take us Luffy. Let's go. Win more. No, my favorite card or my favorite leader right now is Bonnie. I'm high on Bonnie. I hope that doesn't sound inappropriate. I'm high on Bonnie's leader ability because it's really good. Okay, there you go. Is it Swiss? Yeah, it's Swiss. Technically, it's right now it's Swiss. Yeah, top 16, but it's 5 round Swiss. Crazy how you got the worst matchup, right? We just finished the first. The chroma is a bit moved. Okay, I'll fix it. Let me move it a little bit. I'll just crop myself because I don't want to move my green screen. Boop. There we go. That's better. Let me pull back up chat and let's talk. What do you guys think about the previous match? Crazy how you got the worst matchup. Yeah, unfortunate, man. That's really unfortunate. Right now we have finished our first match, and we should have 4 more matches. 4 more matches for the rest of the day. And then there will be the finals. Ooh, Purple Kaido, I like it. He had one good matchup in the whole event. What happened to Jackson? He said it was said though, definitely got cooked by bad luck. Not his fault at all. Yeah, not his fault. Pairings are a bit sus. I don't know about that. I can't comment on that. But it's just bad luck. You know, luck plays a lot of factor because it affects even when you are pairing with your opponent. Zoro Secret Rare Alternate Art is well. Oh, that's a really good one. That is a really good one. I just need to reiterate, 11 Saka and this man got the Luffy matchup. I know, right? And yeah, the casino, the luck just ran out. Unfortunate. But you know what? Still impressive. I would love to kind of have a conversation with Jonas, man, one of these days. But timing wise is gonna be like really tough to arrange because I'm in Singapore and our time zones are whacked. I'm gonna take a bite of my sandwich. Please excuse me. Please go get your breakfast or lunch or anything. This is good shit, man. Oh, Cavendish alternate art. Stay hydrated, folks. Please have some dinner, have some water. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see it. That's my Bonnie. Bonnie! Oh, sorry for the chroma key. But yeah. One of my favorite alternate arts right now. Cavendish standard art alternate art. You know what? I'm inclined to agree with you. I really like the normal artwork of Cavendish as well. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm having breakfast. We're watching One Piece. We're hanging out with the community. Everything's going fine. I hope you guys are doing good. And if you guys got any question about OPO7, please feel free. I am testing it heavily now. Not heavily, but I am testing it now. I have Vegapunk, I have Bonnie, and I'm gonna make Foxy. I haven't made. I'm leaving Boa to Noah. Boa to Noah. Yeah, but like he's been playing that. I've been testing him with him, and I think he made Dragon as well. Championship Cavendish. Ooh, that's true. Aibo, that's true. The flagship Cavendish. Seraphic says, just going to OPTCG. Hey, welcome to the game. I would say my favorite has to be the 7-drop Foxy. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. There was a recent tournament. Oh, by the way, thank God, Dolphy. I actually really like this card as well. Let's go. For those of you who's doubting the Foxy, 7-cost Foxy, someone in a recent tournament like in Singapore side, I didn't play. I was just there hanging out, and then he drops 3 copies of 7-cost Foxy. That's minus 3k to everything on your opponent's side of the field. It's really powerful, man. Don't let your dreams be memes. Don't let your memes be dreams. We're gonna play Foxy one day. I love your content. Thank you for all your videos. You are the real OG. Thank you, Guys. I appreciate it. I may not be as active as some of the other OPTCG YouTubers out there, but I do my best. I do my best. I like the card reviews. I like the news. I like to talk about One Piece, but I appreciate the kind words. Miss All Sunday art. Ooh, that's a good one. Unfortunately, I would want a pure Nico Robin art and not really a Miss All Sunday art. You know what I mean? Like if Egghead Robin had an alternate art and it's like full art, really shiny with the works. Ooh, PSA 10. Let's go. Meow says, thank you for your videos. Always a pleasure to watch them. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. Ali says, early meta predictions for OPO7. Bonnie is tier. Okay, if it's not like S tier, it's definitely like up there. It's like tier 1 or tier 1.5. Bonnie is very strong. It doesn't have a lot of removal, so people can kind of counter against it, but it is hella strong, yo. Let me repeat that. Bonnie is tier 1. Strong. Boa is also pretty good. I would say like it depends on like the build. I think to me Boa is like 1.5 to 2 because I think if you're gonna play blue, you might as well play Sakazuki is still S tier. Moria is still like really powerful. Okay, I won't say S. Oh, Shirahoshi. That's a very good card as well. I think tier 1 decks are gonna be like Sakazuki, Moria. So depending, this is before ban list. Post ban list might be different. Bonnie, and Enel. These four for sure. And then you have stuff like Boa, Doflamingo, OP1 Doflamingo, and oh shoot, guys, thank you so much for being a member. Yo, let's go. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I don't have any alerts. I don't stream on YouTube as much, but I appreciate it. So here's my alert. Ding! My guys, thank you so much for being a member. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And then, okay, continuing on. I think Vegapunk is good. People will know how to play against Vegapunk. But if you can out Vegapunk the player, then you're gonna be good. So I think Vegapunk is gonna be like 1.52 or tier 2. Dragon is the one that's not the best. I think Dragon is probably like tier 3. It's still a playable deck in all, and it will have advantage against Satan decks, but it's not as powerful as the rest, I believe. And then speaking like tiers within the top echelon of the meta game, Rob Lucci, CP0 Rob Lucci is gonna be really powerful. Don't doubt that. It's going to be really powerful. And if this ban list does happen, make sure to pick up the Secret Rare Sabos because it's going to be the replacement for Moria. And it's going to be a strong card that people are going to be playing in like something like Rob Lucci. We faced the Rob Lucci deck recently when we Noah and I were testing. Really powerful stuff. Green Yellow Yamato definitely have a place. He definitely have a place in OPO7. It's just one of the most powerful, aggressive, in-your-face kick butt leader. I think it will always forever remain like something like a 1.5 or 2 leader, I think. Because if you can catch the opponent off guard, there you go. Do you have another platform you post besides YouTube? I think I do stream on Twitch sometimes, not often. But mostly I'm on YouTube, just posting videos. I have a TikTok. I don't know if I have the link because my TikTok stuff is just like very condensed version of what I post on YouTube. So, oh, they're going for a break. Okay, which means more time for breakfast. We can talk. We can talk a little bit now. Let me move myself bigger and I'll make myself smaller later on. So let's have a chat. Let's have a conversation. Okay, let me catch up with chat. First of all, Mark, thank you so much again for being a member. Appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, you can just hit like on the stream, subscribe. I'm almost at 20k, and you can follow me on my socials on Twitter, on Twitch, on TikTok if you want to, or if you just want to chill out, enjoy. I'm perfectly fine with that as well. But appreciate it. Any support is appreciated. It's like, oh, and RP Law is also really powerful. Correct. Snowflake. That's also one. Clyde's on Saka and it's against a JP player on Zoro. Ooh, I hope he makes it, man. That Zoro is gonna eat up a lot of Sakazukis. But let's see how the results will be. That's good to hear. I want to build a Green Uta deck. Oh, Green Uta as well. Green Uta is really powerful now. I will make another tier list with the more popular leaders right now in the coming few weeks once like things settle down a little bit. So expect that, hopefully. I think there's a lot of the meta game now is that even though Sakazuki would still have the tools to fight against the varied meta game, if you want to perform well in like a big tournament, when you go to like standard battles and stuff like that, people are bringing in their spice, yo. They're bringing in a Foxy, they're bringing in Bonnie, they're bringing in OPO1 Doflamingo. Very fun. It's similar to like OPO6 where like people just started bringing all the old stuff again. Vegapunk, kind of fun. I have a Vegapunk deck ready. The profile will be up I think next week. So once I kind of sleeved everything up, tested a little bit, I'll probably make a deck profile about Vegapunk. I think it's a strong deck. If the bans are worldwide, I don't see Moria getting banned. That's Francisco. That's actually a really good point. And one that I actually am kind of agreeing with, because if they ban Moria before OPO6 even comes out, then that's not going to be very fair for the people in the English release, because they don't have a chance to play with Moria. And Moria is really fun. I play Gecko Moria, not the leader by the way, the super rare. The super rare is really fun. So I hope they don't. I don't know if I don't know if like they will restrict, but I hope they don't. Okay, if the bans are worldwide, wait, so Vega versus Yamato might be the fastest bench. No, you might be surprised. I actually had a game. Okay, this is a story that I'm gonna tell you all for Joker. I actually had a game with Yamato as Vegapunk, and I won because as long as you counter the initial attack, the Yamato player has to deal with your 5 cost 6,000 stuff. And Yamato, if they choose to go in all in aggressive, just be at 0 life. It's fine. You're okay. Because, like, let's say they double attack you, right? You go down to 0, you pay 1, you heal 1. So double attack doesn't really matter. And I like, if they have other, like, you know, if they have like the, what's his name, Hody Jones, then okay, different story. But as long, you can just take the 2, and if both of them, okay, imagine turn, Yamato goes first. Okay, Yamato goes first. Alright, okay. Puts 3 Dawn onto Yamato leader, swinging for 8k to Vegapunk. You go down to 0. Both of them are 5 cost 6,000 power triggers. Then like, okay, next turn, Vegapunk just heal 1 and then just start swinging, just start going ham. It's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. I think against Zoro, maybe. But then again, actually Vegapunk would have a very good time against Zoro, to be honest. As long as you don't get to 0. As long as you don't get to 0, you're fine. You don't fall to the Diabli Jambes. Your stuff is naturally going to be bigger. I love Vegapunk, man. Man, Vegapunk is going to be good. Is it viable to perma-stack life with Vegapunk instead of staying low? There are different ways of playing Vegapunk. That one guy, I think what I've been noticing is my first few turns, I'm actually just spamming out my Atlases, my Luffys, and then in the later of the game, I've tried to heal and mitigate. Some people play the inverse, they heal first and then they play out their stuff, because when your opponent attacks into you, the trigger, you naturally get stuff anyway. So I think there's no set way of playing Vegapunk. Though I do think that the healing and making sure your opponent attacks into you and then you get the advantage is also a good way to play it. Pretty cool. I really like Vegapunk. I can't wait to talk about Vegapunk deck profile now. Look out for it. Bro, I'm gonna have a 30-minute video on this ban list no matter what. I'm so convinced they will not hit the mark. I'm looking forward to it, Aibo. And I probably will not have it on time because I have to go out in about, I want to say 5 hours. At 1, it's 8:30 a.m. Singapore time right now. I have a family event at around 2 plus, so I have to probably get ready at 1, which means I'm gonna finish up the Swiss round for sure, but I'm definitely not gonna watch the final, so I apologize in advance for you guys. Go and watch it at Noah's site. But yeah, I'm probably gonna make the video at the end of the day, so I can't wait. Oh, Ellen is from Australia. Wow, okay. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I hate it when someone goes AFK on a sim. Yeah, exactly. Me too. George Overton, sorry, I just missed your message. Hello, I want to get into the One Piece TCG. What would be the best way to get myself a decent deck? Buying cards or boosters or a set deck? If you are just starting, I would highly recommend right now, if you don't know what to play and you're just starting to play the game, get yourself 2 copies of the Uta starter deck and then some additional copies, because the Uta starter deck will get you like the film package Uta, the green Uta. Then you have to just only get 4 copies of the super rare Nami, and then the Watashi wa no Saiko, or like the I Am Invincible event card. I'm not sure how much those are going for in English or in Japanese. I don't play Uta. And you just get like 2 or 3 copies of that, and then you have a perfectly decent deck to start with. However, if you want to try out other leaders, the best way I would say is to I would say buy singles. Don't go for booster boxes because booster boxes won't get you a playset of anything. A case would potentially get you there, but that is a huge high cost to get into the game for someone just starting to get into the game. So I wouldn't recommend that. Go to your local game store or go to like those marketplaces or friends you make in the community, and then just buy singles first. That's how I made my Bonnie and Vegapunk deck. I just bought OP07 common, uncommon, rare, super rares from someone in the community for way cheaper than I would have if I would got a case. So that's good. Like, I hope they drop the ban list in the next hour. Will be annoying if they draw it out all the way. Yeah, me too. I hope so. I look forward to talking to him 100%. Let's go. I can't wait as well. Oh, Clyde won. Yay. So that out of unfortunately Jonas didn't make it through the like top 16, but hey, Clyde won. There's still a chance for NA side to still win. I'm not sure. I should go and see Twitter right now. Let me check because I want to see whether SGR Ice, which is the Singapore player, whether he has made it to top 16 or not. I am I gotta represent. I gotta support my home country, right? Let's see. Doesn't say anything. Yeah, he hasn't said anything yet. So let's see. All right, let me take another bite. I just want to finish my sandwich, bro. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Invincible is part of the ST. It wasn't part of it in the Japanese side, but I'm not sure how it is for the English one. So if it is, that's great. Nami and Izos. The 3-cost Izos, yeah, actually, yeah, that'll be good as well. OPO 1 Izo, the one where you play and you can rest the 4 costs. You don't need it, but you could get it. Oh yeah, it's also if you are waiting for OPO 6, yeah, actually Reiju, it's very, like the only SRs you need are 4 copies of SR Reiju and then only 2 copies of Judge. That's all. And the rest are like commons or commons and rares. So that's actually a really good deck to play as well. What do you play in OPO 6? I played Gecko Moria, man. I played nothing but Moria in OPO 6. I played like Moria and an upgraded version of Katakuri, and that's about it. I didn't really play much in OPO 6, which is why a lot of I didn't really post much during the OPO 6 era. If you kind of notice on the channel, didn't have a lot of deck profiles. Let me say I'll take some water. Okay. Set 6 boxes are 250 per order. What the heck? A chat box, okay. I know pricing are ridiculous. I'm not gonna like support Bandai for that because it is quite insane for 250 a box. And stores are taking advantage of that, and that's the unfortunate fact of the world is that, you know, money runs it. So I would suggest don't quit the game. Still keep your stuff. You can kind of skip out on set 6 for a bit and make sure like prices are gonna be normalized. They did announce reprints. I think it's honestly a matter of waiting it out. But of course, I do understand that it comes with its own set of frustrations because now you won't be able to play the new cards. $250 for a box is for pre-order. It's not worth it at all, in my opinion. I think English booster boxes should be about like what, 120, 130? Correct me if I'm wrong. But damn. What is the typical Singaporean breakfast? I don't think there is a typical Singaporean breakfast. There is like, you know, toast with eggs, like the soft boiled eggs, toast. I just had a tuna sandwich because I had tuna at home. And yeah, just eating with some toast. Is Vegapunk a relatively cheap deck? I'm seeing Kata being ran and NA is still super expensive. Yeah, what's up with that, man? It costs Katakuri is like almost $50. Okay, it is a powerful secret rare. That I have to admit. And right now over here it's still like around like 20 for the regular secret rare. It used to go down all the way to 10 and then it came up again. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, but you just say lah after. Like, hey, this breakfast good lah. That's damn sick. Okay, Vegapunk is actually relatively cheap. The rest of the deck, Katakuri and Yamatos are the one that's gonna make it expensive. And the 10 cost secret rare Ace, which I don't actually play in my version. I just play Yamato, I just play Ace. I just play Yamato and I play Katakuri. I do have 4 copies of Katakuri. I actually only have 3 copies of the normal art. And then I bought 1 alternate art and I just used it anyway. $70 for Kata? God damn. Like they gotta fix it, man, because long term, like, it's not gonna be sustainable for anyone playing One Piece. And the thing is, like, the problem lies with supply, so Bandai has to fix it at the source, because if they don't and people fall off the game, they are not gonna be making a lot of money. And One Piece, as you all know, it's a massive cash cow. Unless they have made enough money and they were like, you know what, we don't want more money, which is kind of impossible for a multi-billion-dollar company, then yeah, they should print out more stuff. I really hope they do. I hope they flood the market with One Piece stuff. I want all our prices for cards to tank. I want this card game to be dirt cheap. That's my take on it. I don't think card games should be expensive, especially playables. Like alternate arts, manga rares, priced cards, if they are over like 1,000, 10,000, sure. Because you know what, people, it requires effort and time to get those cards, especially the prize cards. So if they are costing like millions of dollars, I understand it's difficult to get to World Championship. If a playset of a secret rare category costs me more than like almost like my month's rent, right? There's a problem right there. I don't need, would I want to keep living in a home or buy 4 copies of a card that I really need for my playset? There we go. So yeah, but I hope they flood the market. I hope they do. It's gonna be a little rant, and I've been saying that so much because sometimes I do have a little bit of a problem buying cards, but that's because it's the alternate arts and it's expensive, and so I don't bling out my decks anymore. I'm very fortunate to be playing in the Japanese release because cards are generally cheaper here. I got like a full playset for OP. Okay, imagine I got a full playset for OP07, like common, uncommon, rare, and super rares for about $160. And then the only cards that I don't have are the playsets of super rare, secret rare, ace, and sabo, which I don't need for now. Like I can get copies like for $20 each or $25 each, slowly. But yeah, I hope speaking of which, I hope that ST20, the category, they just reprint 8-cost category. I hope they do. And LCG by me is selling OPO6 for $250. That's so expensive, dude. Oh my god. And OPO6, like, honestly, just get the singles, man. Like, we can experience the box opening through like other YouTubers opening it, but then you can just get the singles. That's fine. I had missed pre-orders for OPO5, but at the beginning of this year, I pretty much will play set for less than 2 booster boxes. There you go. Look, that's a proven example by Peter Sanders. I think the 6 starter decks will come out good print. Yes, that's a good way to print out. So yeah, it sucks to just miss on the hype day and the pack rips. I understand that 100%. Like if I missed like opening up on day 1, I'll be like super jealous. And same thing goes for like the TikTok sellers as well. They are selling the cards like 2-3 days earlier, and then I'm like just like, ah, man. Because I always, like, I will get my stuff slightly before release day. So, like, release is like 12 midnight, right? So, I'll probably get it a couple hours before. But I always put out my videos post-12. I respect street date. You know, I've always been like that. But, yeah, unfortunate for, like, some of the other sellers out there. Was there any list shared beside the Zoro list? There was. I have not seen the list yet. I'll probably try. If I don't post it, no one will post it. So, you can look it up from there. 160 will get you a play set of Borsalino over here. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's talk about the Nami treasure card, y'all. What do y'all think about that? Let's talk. Mixed feelings, man. Mixed feelings. Okay. First of all, we got too many Nami cards right there. We don't need another Charizard situation. And secondly, I wish you guys would have gotten the God packs instead, because it is a feeling. Let me tell you all something. Like, that feeling of getting a God pack is something else. But I wanted you guys to experience it too, and now you guys don't. I'm sad. Purple Luffy has to have 5-drop Queen on. Oh yeah, 100%. Queen needs to be reprinted like the shit out of like the set, man, because Queen is getting too expensive. Too expensive. I swear to God, Queen shouldn't be that expensive, man. Sign up for 6 pre-release events so I can product at cheapest point. That's actually a good way to go about it, Mark. Really. I'm getting 3 boxes and full display of double packs for 480. That's not that bad, right? I mean, considering like 250 per box on pre-order, considering you're getting 3 boxes and double packs for 480, I think that's okay. Yeah, I don't think there are any God packs in English. So, I believe the Chinese release had the treasure rare Boa Hancock. For English, it'll be the treasure rare Nami. For us, we had the God Pack, which, you know, I don't know why there's a difference right there, but unfortunately, there we go. The problem is the old set that is out of print where cards can reach high prices, right? They should have a, you know, the premium booster that's coming out. Maybe that will be a reprint set. Then maybe that's where we get like alternate art version of Queen. You know, I know we already have like flagship Queen, but maybe that's where we can get all the new stuff again. I hope the stream starts soon because I have to go to the toilet, and I don't want to be at the toilet when this is still like I'm scared of going, and after that they start to reveal something. Man, so let's just wait. I can hold it. Nami treasure rare is ugly. Yeah, it doesn't look the best. I mean, no hate to the artist. I'm pretty sure that's his or her style. And I'm trying to be as positive as I can about it. But it's not a treasure. You know, like if you think treasure rare, you think like, ooh, shiny, very nice looking artwork. Yeah. I'm excited about the preprint set and the 6 decks. Yeah, I love the category. I'm glad category will have new artwork. So hopefully the alternate art looks sick. The second game stream, no, not yet. Still waiting for the second game. Queen was around $10, but when product dried, it reached up to $40. Insane, man. Imagine paying 120 for a playset. Wait, 160 for a playset. Can you get us the Chinese 1-year anniversary Nami set? I don't even know where to get it, man. I want it. I want it because of the Nico Robin. I probably will have to get it in the secondary market, but it's gonna be expensive. So if I wanted to do a video about it, I would. Okay, there we go. The game has stream is back. Stream is back. Let's just. I think they the pairing. I don't know. It is quite taking. All right, let's. Purple Luffy won round 1, so they're probably gonna announce like the top 8 now. So let's wait and see what leaders make it through. Why are we getting Hachan in the tournament pack? Who the hell asked for Hachan? Maybe there are Hachan fans out there. Yeah, they did reveal the ST14 leader. I should tweet about it. Damn, I forgot. Never mind. Oh, they're jumping straight. They're jumping straight to another match. Okay. Is this SGIs or is this the Malaysian player? Because the accent sounds. I don't really know them that well. Let's see. Oh wait, I gotta make myself smaller. Sorry. I think I'll be blocking some of the things. Oop. So it's a Europe representative.
Can we do the mulligan?
Are they revealing? Okay, I'll go to the toilet after this. All right, let's see. So I don't know what leaders they use. I think I didn't really take a look. So let's take a look at it together. All right, get ready, guys. So this is the second game for the World Championship. I believe this is going to be a Sakazuki. Wow, look at the bling on this deck. Championship. No blue cards, though. No Harmblaze. But it is a Sakazuki mirror, as we expected to see. So the Europe representative is going to go first. Yeah, please work on your YouTube script, Mr. DJ Mouse. Right now, I will try to make it as entertaining as possible. Okay. But the printing situation has to get fixed fairly soon. I do agree. All right. So starting player's hand. Oh, this player has the Pilaf, which is a very interesting card to add in to Sakazuki, but it does generate card advantage. In slower matchups like this, it's actually a really good card to have, especially against a Sakazuki mirror where it probably depends on out resourcing. But look at his hand, he has 0 counters. But he does have really powerful stuff. So the 4-cost Kuzan is actually a sleeper hit in Sakazuki. Being able to draw 1 minusing cost is a threat that your opponent has to deal with. So these are the kind of cards that have make its way into newer versions of like Sakazuki. So let's see. This matchup will be, it's like 80% or 90% skill base, but 10% luck being card games in general always has variance, so it's always luck based. Debating to take the train right now. I think you can, but I'm not sure whether you need the pass. That's so it's Railzo versus Guanrong. Guanrong is a representative from Malaysia. Railzo is the or Railz Zero is a representative from Europe. Alright, wow, still no counter. Draws another Hina. Use lead ability, discarding Hina. Gets up another Pilaf. Okay. So if this Saka attacks, he just has to take it, unfortunately. And he has to take it. No trigger. He does have, what card is that? Like is that a Rebecca? I think it might be a Rebecca. I love the Gear 5 Dawn. I don't have it as well, and I'm not willing to pay prices for it. Just yet. Just yet. Alright. So Sakazuki, starting with brand new, gets nothing actually, but does fuel the trash for potential... Oh, there's no Moria. I keep thinking about Moria. I forgot how Saka plays without Moria. But yeah, there are ways to kind of get around this, so... Let's hope Guanrong's hand gets better. Yeah, it is a Rebecca. So Rebecca is a great way to get some stuff back from the trash. So -1 brand new. He doesn't have any harm blazers. Lucci is there, but you could potentially just wait. And this is actually a really good play just by playing the Kuzan, drawing one, and has he used lead ability? He has not. So he's going to discard the Pilaf. Doesn't actually need to draw 2 when he can just draw 1. And gets another Hina. A lot of Hinas in hand. Tashigi and Rebecca is in the hand as well, so that's pretty good. How do you get the pass? I have no idea. A friend of mine got the pass from one of the participants, so unless you kind of registered, I would suggest don't take the risk in going there yourself, but you could. I mean, who knows? I thought you only got one of those cards for REG. I think he may have bought them. Yeah, Guanrong is. I have seen his Twitter, and yeah, I think a lot of people are playtesting with him as well. So these are like the cream of the crop, you know, the best players in the world, and I'm excited. And I hope that the matches are interesting at least. So 6k leader. That begets a 2k counter, but Guanrong does not elect to counter out of it. He does take it. He does get a card for trigger. Things like a meteor. Great Eruption, sorry. But I guess there's nothing to remove. It's not the discard card. I think it's KO, right? Okay. No Harm Blaze, no nothing. Gonna be hard to get rid of that Borsalino. So, uses leader ability. You gotta dig. There we go. We have the Harm Blaze right now in hand. So that is actually a great opportunity for him to get rid of that Borsalino, bottom deck it, and go aggressive. However, how do you count? How do you like match up? And he does have the Great Eruption, -2 cost to Borsalino, drawing a card, and then Harm Blazing, put it down to the bottom of the deck, right? That would be really, really good. So we gotta wait and see what he chooses. Is Borsalino on threat that he wants to get rid of now versus like later? 7 cards in the hand for Railzo's side of the field. I haven't seen Railzo's hand just yet. We'll talk about more of the cards in his hand right now. The Pilaf is not looking real good right now, but later on in the game it's going to be really powerful. So here comes the Great Eruption, drawing one, -2 cost to the Borsalino, I assume. And here, as we mentioned, here we go. Harm Blaze, bottoming deck that and giving 3000 power to the Kuzan, swinging 5 to the leader, minusing 1 to brand new. So I don't think brand new is going to be removed by any way. I don't think he's going to play around and Rob Lucci just to get rid of that. But he's going to counter 1k and then swinging for 8k. And gonna still peel off and draw 2 cards. That's a really good turn. Gets another Harm Blaze. Is that a Manga Soga King? Oh my god. I gotta see that. Alright, passing it on to Railzo. Let's take a look at cards in hand. He does have a lot of branding. He does have a lot of searches. He has the Tashigi, so counters. He's pretty safe. He does have a few Rebecca, so you can kind of loop the cards in from. So you can play Rebecca, play down take Barcelino, play down a Hina, and then play down Barcelino as well. So that's really, really good. You can flood the board. I think Raizo has a potential for flooding the board, and Quanrong has the answers in his hand. So who can outlast the other? So that's the kind of thing that we want to see right here. Scanning Hina to lead his ability, drawing one gets him a card, and it is a Kuzan. Let's go. Championship Kuzan. This guy ain't messing around. He's blinging the highest form of bling, and I respect that wholeheartedly. But he doesn't have enough Dawn to play two like 4-cost items. So he could potentially go for a brand new and then play a 4-cost. So we'll have to see. He does have to kind of deal with that 4-cost Kuzan on the field, on Quanrong's side of the field, because it is going to be something that can minus for one of his items, one of his characters over and over again. It's going to be quite difficult for him to get rid of. So he's going to reduce Kuzan down to 3, swinging 8k, not worth countering on Quanrong's side, and he's going to play his own Kuzan and draws 1. A pretty decent play, a decent turn right now. Now we got the brand new, I think that is a 7-cost. I think that is a... Oh no, that's a Manga Sabo. That's not a Soga King, it's a Manga Sabo. Holy. The players are blinging to the maximum capacity. I dig it. I dig it. All right. So in this situation right now, you do want to get rid of the opposing Rikuzan. You do have the Great Eruption into Harmlaze yet again. So right now, starting things off with brand new, you got your Pilaf, you got another Kuzan, and you got a Tashigi. I think either 2 targets that you can select from. Tashigi would be the better choice, and he does pick the Tashigi. Now let's see, what does he choose to get rid of that Kuzan. So he's gonna swing in for 6. So he's gonna minus Kuzan by 1 cost, countering 2k with Tashigi. Oh, it's got a Great Eruption. This is a Rob Lucci turn. It's got a minus 2 cost to Kuzan, and then reducing it to a 1 cost, plays down Rob Lucci, and he can get rid of all 3 of it. Using leader's ability to discard and drawing 1, and here comes, and he's shortcutting by just having the cards in that he wants to put back, Pilaf and Pilaf. So he puts 3 Pilaf back into the bottom of the deck and puts the rest. So that's a really great efficient play by Quanrong, being able to rob Lucci those 2 items just with like in very efficient use of his cards right there. Right now, if Railzo has a Rob Lucci as well, he can potentially do the same thing, but he does need to minus certain costs. So let's see. We got another brand new starting things off. Let's see what he gets. Probably a Tashigi. I was going to choose the Hina instead, probably kind of try and take advantage of that Rebecca that is currently in his hand. So he's going to see the cards in the he's just been amazed by the bling. That's what I would have done. I would be like, just can I see the cards in your trash? And I'll just be amazed by all of the alternate arts, especially Rebecca, man. That's not cheap. Anyway, right now, Raizo, obviously with Sakazuki, it's a matter of attrition, who can get something to stick. And once like those higher costed cards, like oh wow, look at that Manga Sabo. That's a Manga Sabo in the deck. And stuff like Hina, actually -3 something would be really good. And then here we go, another Rob Lucci, and yeah, he's doing the same thing to Quanrong, and then gets rid of those 2 threats. And he does bottom 3. And now Raizo has 3 units, a brand new Hina. The Hina is probably for the cost and a great 5k body on the field to attack into Sakazuki and Rob Lucci. So this is going to be a very difficult situation from Quanrong to recover. But that comes to one of the big one of the big cards that is very difficult to get rid of, which is the Borsalino. So Hina is going to get the -1, so it's down to 2 costs. Raizo goes down to 1 life. It's going to use brand new to search for a Navy. That's a Rob Lucci right there that would have been really good in this matchup. But he does take the Tashigi, the Suru for the 2k counter and for the -2 cost. Could be potentially really useful for that as well. Let's wait and see what else he does take. So right now, He can harm blaze. He has the option of harm blazing. He's gonna discard the Tashigi, drawing one, kind of search. He does find another brand new, so that's pretty good. Here comes the first Rebecca, also a really, really powerful card in this matchup. Is going to get back Rob Lucci. That's the card that you want to target with Rebecca. And there we go, Hina minus. Oh my god, what a beautiful sequence. Using Rebecca to get back Rob Lucci and putting down Hina, minusing 3 cost to Rob Lucci, making Rob Lucci's cost 1. Hina is already -1, so it's 2. And then using his own Rob Lucci that he got from Rebecca's ability to bottom 3 and KOing those 2 targets. That's the power of Rebecca, Hina, Rob Lucci in the Sakazuki deck. Such an efficient play. And look at how the bot state changes every single turn, back to back. It's insane. Oh my god, guys, this is, as you see, Sakazuki at its finest, at its peak, and it's gonna be a very crazy battle of attrition. Right now, Railzo does have the Borsalino, does have still targets. He does have his own Rebecca that he could potentially do the same thing, and it's gonna be the same thing back to back. Here comes another brand new. He has, it's a Borsalino reveal. Let's go. Does take, I think the 4 cost is better. He does already have the 7 cost Borsalino in hand. I think it's going to be a Rebecca turn. He does play Rebecca, so he is going to get back, I believe, his own Rob Lucci, or he is, but does he have a 3 cost? He does. It's going to be the same play. He's going to Rebecca into Rob to get Rob Lucci back from the trash, but he plays out the Hina with Rebecca's ability, -3 cost to the Rob Lucci, -1 to the Hina, and then KO those 2. It's almost like a true mirror match between the 2. Right now, I feel like the 7 costs Borsalino might come in handy, but you have to control the bot right now. You have to get rid of the stuff before you get swarmed. Hey Faiz, what's up, man? Okay, yeah, this is Worlds. This is Swiss rounds, second round of Worlds in the preliminary, and then the finals will be later on. Right now we have a mirror match, Sakazuki versus Sakazuki, a very control-based deck. So he's gonna block Rebecca. He -1 to Hina, Town Blaze, swing in for 6k, 2k counter comes out. Here comes the 7 cost Borsalino. There we go. Bottoming deck the Rob Lucci. So that's really good. As you know, bottom decks are 4 costs or below. But Railzo does have the same thing in his hand. He does have a Borsalino as well in his hand. But can he reduce Great Eruption? He's draw 1. Okay, so Borsalino is down to 5. So now Borsalino is down to 4, and he can bottom deck Guanrong's Borsalino with his own Borsalino. So right now, does he counter or does he take it? Because right now, does he want to get rid of that Rebecca? We're not sure yet. I think this is a difficult point because you can potentially counter, but you want to have the full information of cards in your hand, especially with the blockers right now. So he likes to take it. He does get a Rob Lucci. That's a really good card to have. But here comes Railzo's very own Borsalino, 7 cost Borsalino on the side of the field, minusing a bottoming deck, Guanrong's Borsalino. So that's going to be, it's a tennis match essentially. They're paying, Railzo is just playing what Guanrong plays, so maybe that's an advantage of who's kind of being doing the move first. I'm not sure how this matchup works. So he does have enough Dawn to actually attack with brand new as well. So he does counter out of this one, can't go down to 0. Here comes the Borsalino, bottom deck, the Borsalino on Guanrong's side of the field. He does still have the Rebecca. He's not out of the woods yet. He can potentially get rid of that Borsalino with some of the cards in his hand if he wants to. Great Meteor, there's a Hina. Oh, actually, yeah, Great Meteor -2. Great Hina can -3. And then Borsalino gets to 2. And then he attacks with Leader, reduces 1 cost to brand new. So then he can Rob Lucci. There is a sequence of events there that he can potentially get rid of everything on Railzo's side of the field. Oh, man. Okay, had to take a drink there. So yeah, this he really is looking at the Rebecca Hina Lucci combo. Or he could even Humblaze attack. He got right now it's kind of difficult. They're just looking at each other decks. Your decks are the same, guys. This is fine. You all know what's gonna happen. That's like I'm pretty sure the deck lists are like probably 1 or 2 cards off only. So you probably know what the other cards are, but you know, it's kind of funny to see them. Hey, can I take a look at your deck? Can I look at your trash? Sure, but you might as well just take a look at your own trash because it's the same cards, it's a different number. Anyway, joking aside, that's pretty good because they do need some information right now. So he's gonna swing 7 to leader. Oh, it's gonna go down to 0. That's actually now it's getting to like aggressive territory. The next turn, if he can get rid of any blocker, then like you're kind of good to go to just put in 10 dons and swing. So here comes the Rob Lucci. Rebecca's got a -3 cost to the Borsalino. And yeah, that he just KOs because Borsalino is at 2, -3 from Hina, -1 from yeah, right? -3, -4 and -1, yeah. So he didn't get rid of the brand news. But I think he's saving the Harm Blazers, he's saving the Meteor Great Eruption for any blockers Rizzo has on the field. Because right now, he has 3 potential attacks. We're not counting the Rebecca's. We got a Hina, we got the Rob Lucci, and we got Sakazuki all ready to be attacking into Rizzo's hand or life, which is now at 0. So as long as Rizzo doesn't put any blockers, he doesn't really have much counters in his hand right now. So it's not looking that good. Guanrong is currently in the driver's seat because he has protection in the form of 2 Rebeccas, and he does have attackers as well. Yeah, oh, that's true. They're counting 2k counters in his hand. Of course, that's very, very common for Sakazuki players to keep track because they probably know how much they have. So they're gonna -2 cost. So they're gonna draw first and then -2 cost. So right now, do they get rid of the attackers or do they get rid of the Rebecca? So let's wait and see. He does draw into a Rob Lucci, so you know it gives him another option to minus something. That's actually why, and this is what I've kind of like. You draw first, and then you decide of what you're gonna -2 because your decision might change. So he's gonna target one of the Rebeccas instead. So, and here comes another one, drawing one. Is he gonna get rid of the Hina instead to reduce by 1 and then Rob Lucci? He does have 1 more activation in the form of Sakazuki. So he's going to use on another Rebecca. So Rebecca's are now 2 costs each. So he can potentially attack with Sakazuki, -1 to another Rebecca. Rob Lucci gets rid of both blockers and then try to be aggressive that way. But that's super risky because of the number of cards on Guanrong's hand. He does still have a lot of cards in his hand. Pretty crazy stuff. But there we go. We do have a... Yeah, that's true. There is a Man Sherry in his hand that could really come in handy, taking back Rebecca's. He does have a Kuzan versus... He can potentially take that Hina, the blue Hina, but I think it's too late. But he could use it for a counter as well. He's gonna just discard it for Leader's ability. Very efficient player right now. Another Harm Blaze. More options for... It doesn't really have that much Dawn left though, and he needs to protect certain things for the next turn. So Rebecca is 2 and 1. He's gonna swing at leader instead. Okay, so he used the 1 cost Rebecca to block it. So he's gonna bottom deck the other Rebecca instead. And is he trying to go for game right now? That's 6k. I feel like you just protect here. Just don't take any chances. Counter 2k. He's gonna take it instead. Does he have like Harm Blaze into Harm Blaze? Oh! Shit! Ice Age to KO the last brand new and he can't attack with it. I mean, he wouldn't have counted out of it, but that is a very insane trigger. He's gonna pass the turn. Doesn't he have a Rebecca in hand? He's just gonna, okay, to be safe, he's gonna Harm Blaze, plus 3k, and then that's not 19, but 8 plus 9, and then that's game. Guanrong wins the match. That's GG. I mean, even with that Ice Age trigger, if he puts like 3 dons or I don't think he has enough counter. I don't think he have enough to attack into Guanrong side because Guanrong has enough counter. Oh, that was exciting. For Sakazuki match, I know there were a lot of myriad moments in the game, but that last part was actually really quite exciting. That was a really good game. Oh man. Oh man, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think you cannot take that last life with Sakazuki. You have to survive the last few turns of the game. You gotta make sure you're not at 0 because that's what's gonna happen. You gotta just get rid of the blocker and then harm blaze into harm blaze into harm blaze and attack into the life. That's insane. Oh my god, I'm gonna drink some water right now because I can't. Okay. Let's calm down. Whew. Oh my god, that was insane. Very close match though. Love the back and forth. That's what you should be expecting in this kind of high level. You can see the power of Rebecca into Hina, into Rob Lucci. That's just really, really powerful stuff. Ah, man. Huh. Okay. Let's take a little breakish. Let's take a little break. I'm gonna check. They might be revealing some news after this. If they go for another break, I'll go to the toilet. If not, I will wait. See who's streaming. Kaidi Kaizoku is streaming. The Bandai Games, of course, is streaming. I think Noah is streaming as well. Noah is live right now. I wonder what he's saying about it. Okay, we got more videos. Raizo keeping 2 Manchuria shocking for not using it for counter or discarding. Right? I think he could have even like used it to get back like maybe a Rebecca, maybe everything else. It's pretty. You know what? It's still top 8 of the world. I have no right to comment on any of these players like play styles or any decisions that they made. I still respect Raizo, Railzo, sorry, Raizo. Damn, she got the 7-cost mom. Greetings from Cologne. Greetings from Singapore. Do you think 10-cost mom will be hit with the new ban restricted list? I don't think it will be banned. They may restrict it. If they can restrict it to 1 copy, I think that's fine as well. Katakuri will still live. Yeah, I would love to hear his thoughts on it as well. If he does like a video like talking over his last match, his decision points and what he thinks about it. Yeah, I think that would be really, really nice. I wish more pro players did content for the game. I think it'll be quite fun. Oh, Enel, let's go. No Katakuri decks yet. There is no Katakuri in the top 16 of the world. That's why I don't think mom should be... Hey, but there's Katakuri here. That's my man. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Respect, sir. Respect. Team Katakuri. OP format for Worlds is best of 1. No best of 3. Best of 1 only. Yeah, they can just play... Yeah, exactly. Chatbox. They can just play 10-cost mom. Which is kind of sad, Faiz, if you think about it. Like, it should be best... At least the final match, like the top match, it should be best of 3. Not best of 1. I wish they did. I wish they did. This is a Sakazuki player. I can feel it. It's a Sakazuki player. Where to watch the live Japan stream? You can just search Bandai Card Fest, Card Game Fest Japan, and then you can see it on YouTube. I don't have the link. I'm sorry. Do you think reprints will change in rarity like they do in other TCG? That'd be kind of interesting. You can see like a... I don't think they will change in rarity. I don't. Especially super rares. I don't think so. Yeah, that's why. If Katakuri isn't in top 16, why even touch the deck? It's like 10 mom is not performing. The problem is the top 16 decks. The problem is the 11 decks in top 16. That's why Sakazuki right there. Do you have any updates on how English plays? I believe it's a promo that you get from playing standard battles. That's how we got it in our side. But it should be like around like it should be a promo, right? If I'm not wrong. Or are they gonna show 3D 2Y stuff? Because I hope they go for a break because I really gotta go to the toilet right now. As a Pokemon player in Singapore, I'm told to play on best of 1. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys play best of 1 too? Is your finals best of 1 too? Is it possible win the championship is a European, Asian, or American? Yeah, I think if Clyde's still in, that's the NA representative. There should be another Europe representative. I don't know if it made it to like top 4. And then yeah, Asian Guanrong is in Malaysian representative. I'm not sure if the Singapore representative is still there. SGR Ice, and then Japanese players. Yeah, just go. I'm hanging in there. Still okay. Still okay. It was skipped apparently. Oh really? Oh no. I hope they bring it into like a special collection or something, like, you know, playables. Or maybe the reprint set. One Piece card, the best. Guanrong deck had some spice. What was the spice that he played? Besides Pilaf, because that was indeed truly spicy. I can't continue. I have a class in 4 hours. Please go and get some sleep. I will make a video on the ban list. Don't worry. I will do a recap. If you guys need to go, please go. We're just here watching the matches and hanging out. That's all. Okay, I think they're gonna show some stuff. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Okay. They did go on a break. All right. Okay. It's pretty good. All right. So I'm back. Sorry, guys. I was away for a little toilet break. I don't think they announced anything yet. But it's kind of weird because they said the English version of the stream is now live, which it says it's gonna be right back. When did they go live? Did they just go live? Oh no, they were watching it from the start. Okay. It's weird that the Twitter page just posted it up. Anyway, all right, let me catch up with chat. World Finals all best of 3, Swiss in 50 minutes, followed by best of 3 top cut in 75 minutes. I see. They left like 4 minutes ago, right? But the Japanese players play best of 1. Same for the okay, same as Aston. I think only English players play best of 3. Kind of bad for showcase their abilities. Yeah, I agree, Timo. I think they should have best of 3 in the finals. I hope they do, but I don't think they will. Wait, Uta is going to win. The memes is going to win. Oh, they left like 4 minutes ago. Okay, good. I timed my exit perfectly. Chance entered the tournament because he wanted to give everyone else a chance. Exactly, man. I wanted everyone else to win. Not that when I joined, I also won't win. The thing is, like, this game. Okay, the thing about One Piece card game that I love is that it's fun. That's the most important thing. But it is indeed very skill intensive. Oh, I came back at the perfect time. Look at me. Let's drink some water. So if you have the time and the kind of energy and like mostly the time, if you have the time to kind of commit to this game, you will be good at the game. For everyone else who kind of like me, I treat the game as an extension of like the YouTube stuff. So I'm a One Piece fan first and then a One Piece card game fan second. So yeah, I won't ever be as good, but it's okay because the time that I need to kind of invest in this game to be as good as these players right here is not something that I can afford, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But I will still try my best, you know. Anyway, yeah, we're just waiting to see what else they reveal. I kind of hope that they reveal some new cards from 3D to Y. Please, a little bit. Give us a little some. Chaz, you are good. I'm okay. I would say I'm a decent player because I used to play like MTG back in the day. I played competitively. Right now it's a bit less so. So we do have a representative from Japan, and is this SGIs? Let's see. It's about the memories to be pieced together. Exactly. I've had Japanese TG players like for the events specifically catered to it. Yeah, that's true, guys. Oh, so it's our Singapore representative, SGIs, and Twitter. So I assume it's gonna be Sakazuki versus. We got the Zoro. We got the Zoro stream. Let's go. Okay. Oh man, I can't wait to see. I mean, with one hand, I want to support the Singaporean player because I am from Singapore, and I want SGIs to win the tournament and also this match. But at the second hand, I want to see Zoro win against Sakazuki. I'm conflicted right now. This is a little bit conflicting. The band has not been announced. It should be announced later. If it's not on this stream, it will be on the World Final stream, which you can see on Noah's side of the channel. So they are going to mulligan all the hands. Sakazuki is going first. Bias commentator. I am a little bit for this match. Every other matches I'm kind of fair. The better player will win. But like, yeah, okay. Let's talk about it objectively. Zoro does have a very good matchup against Sakazuki, depending on the build. And of course, I believe this Zoro build it's catered to bringing down Sakazuki. A lot of rush, a lot of aggression early game, forcing out those counters, and then Diable Jambis for the win. Who cares if you have blockers? And you don't really care if your stuff gets removed because all of them mostly got rush. So let's take a look. I really want to learn this matchup. Is that 4? Okay, there you go, 5. Oh, so you do have to put your life in a proper way. That's the correct consensus. So top to bottom. So yeah, let's take a look and see. But I should ask you to comment. I mean, I would have loved to, but for the Japanese side they do it well. For the English side, I think they want to cater for a more NA speaking audience. Let me and Noah represent like the Southeast Asian, the outside of Japan, and that's perfectly fine. But they don't. They only focus on Japan and of course America. I think American the NA stream is they already have the commentators on for the NA finals and they're using the same people, I believe. So they are wonderful. They are great. But if they don't ask me to officially stream it, I can still do it here and I can kind of mess around. I can eat breakfast, I can have a drink. It's not an official thing. I don't have to wear a blazer. I like it. Alright, so starting hand, we got the Kuzan, we got Mancherry, Rebecca. So a pretty decent hand. And wow, already off the bat, 0 cost counters. We do have the Nami into the Makino, so you can potentially get some very aggressive attacks with Zoro right now. They already have Mulligan. Both players already have Mulligan, so I think this is a decent hand. You get a Searcher, but the 2-0 cost event cards in hand. It's not something you want to see in the early state of the game. That's not what you want to see against Sakazuki, because you want to have all of your 1-cost searchers. You want to have your Bonnies, you want to have your Curly the Dance. So let's take a look and let's see how the match goes. So right now we are at the 3rd round of Swiss. So we got SGIs versus the Japanese player, Zoro player. I apologize, I couldn't read the name. But starting off, Sakazuki's ability, discarding Mancherry, drawing 1. And I will translate the name so I can properly address the gentleman on the left. So Zoro probably starting out with the Nami Searcher. There we go, get to search a Straw Hat Crew type, a staple from OPO1 all the way until now. We do have a few cards. We do get a Zoro. He unfortunately can't take the Searcher, and you don't want to take the Radical Beam, at least not this early in the game. His name is Kabu. Thank you so much. So Kabu versus SGIs. Right now we have and he knocked out the Makino right off the bat, kind of almost making sure that they want the player to use the Hound Blaze. So discarding 1, digging 1, but you're only at 3 Dawn, so it's actually a really safe play. This is actually really smart for the Zoro player right there, because not a lot of removal unless they have Hound Blaze, and if they use Hound Blaze, well, they have to do it. I think we're not used to using, like in Singapore, you don't really use the card stance as much. So cards are dropping left and right for SGIs. It's nervous as well, it's nerve-wracking. It's gonna attack with 7k. He already was trying to dig into like a removal, but unfortunately he couldn't find anything. And then we have a Nami that's ready to go, swing in. We got 3 Zoros in hand and a Curly the Dan. So that's, and a Diable Jambi. So you're kind of set up for, you just now need to be aggressive right now. So Makino into Nami, making Makino Nami a 5k plus 1, so that's 6k. Yeah, that's strong. That's a 2k counter right off the bat. And then here 6k as well. Oh, yeah, 6k. So 2 6k attacks. You don't really need to go up to 7. You kind of want to make the 2k counters be used from the start. And he can easily just drop down another Zoro here, and he does, and swing in straight. Triple 6k attacks. That is very painful, and that's the 2nd turn of the game for the 4th Dawn turn. So right now back to Sakazuki. If they don't find, they do have a Rob Lucci, they do have the cost reducing effects. You can easily get rid of a Nami and the Makino as well. Attack into Makino with Sakazuki ability, -1 cost to Zoro, use Rob Lucci, get rid of both, and you're sitting pretty, which is kind of what you want to do. Oh shoot, they got the 10 cost Kaido. That's the spice right there. That's the spice we like to see. But the thing is, the Zoro player does have another 2 Zoros in the side of the field, so So there you go. Attack into the Makino, reduce the cost of Zoro by 1. You're not countering out of 5k, and then rob Lucci to get rid of the last 2. Exactly what I said. That's gonna be like the kind of common play for this. You gotta get rid of Zoro's units. You don't want them to stick on the board to get another attack. But at this point, they already done the job. They don't need to stay on the board anymore. So right now, you just swing in for 7. So he's gonna take it. That's very dangerous getting into the round. He's gonna swing for 7 again. 2 7 attacks. He's just going ham. That's what Zoro needs to do right now. You gotta be aggressive against Sakazuki. And then here is a 3k counter. There we go. Yeah, very, very painful. You gotta get rid of 2 Rebecca's, which you need for your later half of the game. Sabo less likely. But yeah, that's gonna be very painful. And he can do it again next turn. The Zoro player can do it again next turn because he does have another Zoro in hand. Really powerful stuff. Leader's ability by SGI is discarding the Ice Age, drawing 1, and drawing to the 3-cost Hina. He's gonna attack into the leader right now, and I think he will just take it because he doesn't need to. I mean, like, you want more cards, so it's gonna reduce Zoro's cost by 1. And this one you can count out of it. Protect your life. Go up to 3. Counter with a curly then. You don't need the curly then. Oh, and then here comes a Borsalino. Makes sense. Reduce. And then Sakazuki is at 5 cards right now. And yeah, Zoro can go ham right again. Does he have... Let's take a look at the Zoro player's hand right now. He does want to swing for 7k. He's trying to count the Dawn right now. He does go down to 0. This is Diable Jambe territory right now. Oh shit, that's it. Oh my god. That is a 9k attack. That was a 7k and 9k. If you guys missed what happened, that's 2 Dawns onto Zoro leader. Swinging for 7k, no counters. Play down the 3-cost Rush Zoro. Puts 3 Dawns onto it. That's a 9k attack because of 1k additional power from Zoro's ability. Doesn't have enough counters. Kabu, the Zoro. I told y'all. Zoro eats Sakazuki for breakfast because that is how you play against Sakazuki. You just slap the face and go ham. I apologize to SGRIs. That is going to be a rough matchup because it is against Zoro and you are Singapore representative, so I am kind of sad to see you lose. But Zoro, man, damn, that one Zoro, did you see that? That is like Nami into Makino, which if it was me, I would never have played Makino on turn 1 alongside Nami. But it makes so much sense now that I see it because, yeah, go ahead, use your Harmlays. Like, you can get rid of my Nami or my Makino. I dare you to. That's so freaking smart, man. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that Zoro kind of tech right there. Oh my god, what a great match. That was insane. That was insane. I'm sorry for Singapore. My same sentiments, Peter. I'm sorry that was the case because, like, I want to support the Singaporean homies, but that was rough, man. Triple Zoro, 7k, 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 9k. Oh my god, what a crazy match. Holy crap. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock speed indeed. That's crazy. Of course, like, okay, the stuff that the Sakazuki player had in his hand was like, okay, he had a Rob Lucci, he didn't find the Hound Blazers. That would have changed things if he had brand new that he could play in turn 2, and then having a character that can attack into the characters that will change things a little bit. So that was unlucky on his part. He may have kept a higher variance hand with a lot more removal, like Rebecca's and all that, but unfortunately, couldn't play. It's too slow. I think he needed the brand news. He needed the Harm Blaze, and then that would be really, really good to counter the early game of Zoro. But then again, the Zoro player had 3 Rush Zoros in his hand. That's like, you know, you sometimes it is what it is. You can't blame the matchup. Variants do play a part, so that's unfortunate. But still, what a great match, right? What a great match. That is what you expect from Zoro versus Sakazuki. That's really cool. Blaze, Nami or Akira just needs to don the Nami. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if he can get rid of it, it's fine. If you blink, you miss it. Exactly. Brighter, hello from Paris. Love your content. Thank you so much, Brighter. Hello from Singapore. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. If you guys are watching this, please go get your food. This lady likes the alternate art ace. I respect that. This is a very nice ace. A very good leader. Shout out to Vampire Gaming. I love how first everyone liked Raid, then they hated it, now they love it. It's a day one Raid main. If still main goes 06, I came from Zoro in set 1, set 2, and then Whitebeard since OPO3. To this day, Saiyan Samurai, you are a sign of a true GOAT for Red. You know, even when Red gets hated by the community, you're still a fan and I respect that a lot. Holy crap. Look at the card. I would love to go to one of these events and then they interview me and they'll be like, oh, my favorite card is actually like the I don't know, the film Shanks leader. That's gonna be me. My favorite card is OPO1 King Leader. I think it's a great leader. I think it's a strong leader. Oh, this is a really interesting choice, the 7-cost mom. Almost 3 a.m. Oh my god, that's super early. I hope you guys get some rest. Don't worry, I will leave the stream on if you guys want to continue watching it, or you can. But I will not be I will make a video on the ban list specifically, so look out for that once it has been announced. Hello from America. I love the videos. Thank you so much, Main Street Cafe. Appreciate it. This guy is a Chad. He likes the white beard. My favorite card is OPO1 AA Nami because look at the rack. They will ban me. Yeah, a lot of cards. Like, oh, I like OPO7 Stussi's alternate art because boobs, right? Can we get much higher? This guy, look, going for the alternative choice, the Dawn, Shanks. I come here to end the war. Great choice. What is everyone's current favorite Dawn, by the way? Like, I'm talking main set Dawn, not any promo Dawns. What? From OPO1 to OPO7. Hey, Katakuri gang. Katakuri gang, let's go. Okay, Yamato Dawn. Okay, let's say Yamato Dawn. I think that's a very good Dawn to have as well. Otama AA. Okay, that's very cute. I like the Chopper AA, the Sao Chopper AA from EB01. Oh, that's really cute. My to me, best looking card is OPO1 alternate art Dofi. Actually, yeah. You know what? I respect that. OPO7 because boah. My favorite card is Spirit Sparrow AA from OPO3. Ooh, that's a very good one. Main set Dawn is Sanji OPO3, so powerful. Ah, I like that. I like that too. I still rock OPO1 Luffy Dawn all the way till today. I have not changed. If I'm playing like a tournament, I use like the ST10, the foil Dawns, just to keep it less distracting. But if I'm playing like SBs or flagships, I actually use the OPO1 Dawns. I really like the OPO1 Dawns. But OPO7 Dofi, got it. ST08 Gaimon. Wow, look at that. He has his phone. I think that's an iPhone 12. But with the Luffy Dawn from Skypiea. Oh, yeah, this is the English one. I don't have this Dawn. I know you guys have the Dawn. Oh, Rosinante, I love you, Dawn. That's a really good one. Manga Shanks, Ace are my favorite, but soon to be shading OPO9 4 Emperors. Let's go. Give me my bastard Shanks. Let's go. I can't wait for OPO9, y'all. I can't wait for OPO9. Oh yeah, Championship Black Red Dawn. Hey, how do you guys get the loser Dawn? That one is really nice. I wish I could have that as well. Have 10 different Dawns and I'll just put them in chronological order. Ah, that's a good one. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use that for like once we reach OPO 10. I'm gonna have a Dawn set like that. Skypiea Dawn's great. 600 is too expensive, right? Like gold Dawns are expensive. Okay, no, not as expensive, but they are still pricey per Dawn. I really want the Nika Dawn, the Gear 5 Luffy. But yeah, those are really quite expensive as well. Yeah, we need to we need to know the OPO8 stuff. That's true. That is very true. I think I mean we know some of them, like rumored, but I wanna see them all. SP. Oh man, let's talk about the SP. Yeah, SP Enel is damn sick. I really want the SP Enel. Yeah, I don't have it. I have SP Uta. Ah, they're going for another break. All right, let's just talk, guys. I think they are gonna speed run through the Swiss rounds, and then yeah, they are going to. I was expecting more news like on the ST14, like the 3D2Y deck, but I guess they're saving it for later. I don't know. Straw Dawns are cool. Oh, Cake Filler. Okay, so he's the one that's doing the loser Dawn. That's pretty cool. OPO6 Zoro. Yeah, that's nice as well. Actually, I don't think we are in, like, it's not true Swiss. I don't think this is top 16 into thing. Because what I saw was Jonas tweeted out that he was 1-1. So I think it's still Swiss. So it's 5 round Swiss into top 16. So I guess it's not yet. So technically it's not like top 4 or anything. It's still in Swiss. So those players that are 3-0 right now, because we have seen 3 matches, those are the players that probably gonna have the higher ranking. You probably need to reach, if there are 16 decks and there are 16 players, and then I think there'll be like 1-5-0, or is it 2-5-0, and then like I think 4-1s, yeah, like 2-5-0, 6-4-1s maybe, and then the top 8. I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, but upper top 4. I don't know. We're gonna wait and see. Luffy punching Kaido, that's a good Dawn. That's a good Dawn. Gold Dawns are $10 in Australia. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. I wouldn't pay that much for Dawns, but if I wanted to, I would. Okay, yeah, that's the thing, Peter. Can we expect 4 manga alternate arts, 1 for each emperor? Like, you have to kind of assume they would do that, right? For a 2nd anniversary. Given that the 1st anniversary, they already did like 3 manga rares for the worst generation captains, like Eustace Kid, Law, Trafalgar Law, and Luffy. I think they will. I don't take my word for it. I know nothing. I'm not Noah. I don't know anything about like anything that's coming up. I report things as they come out. But I would love that. So can we expect more streams for you in the future? I want to do more gameplay streams. But right now, not yet. So it's either gonna be special events like this, or it's going to be not box openings, but like what's that? Case openings. But I think the only case I will buy for next in the future will be OPO 9, because that's 2nd year anniversary. I'm gonna treat myself. OPO 8 we'll see first, depending. I think if OPO 8 is going to be about the 2 legends, the manga might be Goldie Roger, and if that happens, I would be very tempted to get a manga. Like Manga Boa, sure, it'll be very nice to have because it's an expensive card and it's gonna retain its value. But Goldie Roger, dude, can you imagine if the OPO 8 Dawn is Goldie Roger laughing? Oh my god, that would be so good. That would be so good. Swiss then top cut. X1s all make it. 1 X2 makes it. I see. Okay, thank you so much, 7 Hardy 8. What decks left in the final? So we don't know what's left, but the entire scheme of it is 11 Sakazuki decks, 2 Enel, 2 Purple Luffy, and 1 Zoro. But I think Blampy and Buggy are popular enough to get manga outs, and Luffy and Shanks already got one. I don't know. Oh, that's true. That's a fair point. Yeah, but to be fair, manga Buggy would go kind of hard. Manga Blackbeard, I don't know, but manga Buggy, I know people that will love that. I know people that will love manga Buggy. Just a buggy leader would do. I want a buggy leader. I want to see how it works. Red decks eat Sakazuki for breakfast. I've blown through and obliterate Sakazukis with Whitebeard playing the exact same way and almost the same cards as this Zoro. Never fails. There you go. That's the strat right there. OPO 8 Dawn being the he laugh moment. Yeah. Oh my god. That would be great. I will be switching right there. I was switching my Dawns to that. They have to make 4 manga ads. It would be weird if they didn't. Yeah, I mean, I would think so. But then again, how many mangas can we afford, man? I only managed to pull 1, and I'm happy with my manga ace. I don't know if I can pull any more. I just got my case of OPO 7 and was disgusted with it. Why? What did you get? Did you get like, is it disgusted as in the case was disgustingly good, or the case wasn't that good? You gotta let me know, because I want to know what you pulled. Is OPO 8 just based on legends like Roger? Yeah, Roger and Whitebeard in its prime, in their prime. Are the deck lists for the finalists available yet? I think Orange Samurai has tweeted out the Zoro deck list. You can check it out on his Twitter page. I'm pretty sure Orange Samurai and Noah will tweet out the deck list for the finals, for the finalists. I will share them on my Twitter. I'll retweet when they tweet it. I usually don't post like deck lists of winners because I know they will do it, and I don't want to like steal engagement from them. I will let people like their stuff, but I will retweet it. So if you don't know where to find it, go follow me on Twitter. A buggy leader is Exodia effect. That maybe that Imagine if the lead, like it's like Buggy's head. That's the leader right there. The like Buggy's leader is just his head, and then like because Cross Guild, right? Cross Guild, they bully like Mihawk and Crocodile bully Buggy, and then imagine like all the parts like Buggy's hand is Buggy's legs. That'll be like our cards in the deck, and then like, if you have all 5, I don't know, you win the game or something. But I don't know how it's gonna work. Just maybe not win the game, but maybe have a really strong effect. Is it too much to just drop Chopper leader and go on? Coming soon, man. OPO 8. I'm just saying. That's what I heard. I'll list my pools and you tell me. Okay. Please do. I have none and my wallet weeps. It's okay. Everyone is destined to pull a manga. Everyone who subscribes or likes Ashraf D. Chaz's channel and this stream will pull a manga within the next 5 sets. Trust me. I hope. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, but I hope so. That's what I hope for everyone. I hope that everyone pulls a manga. I don't need to pull mangas. I want everyone else to pull mangas. I already got my one. I already got my God pack as well. So that was pretty cool. Thank you. I needed that energy. I'm gonna give it to y'all. This is the manifestation stream. Everyone watching this will get mangas, please. And hopefully it's the mangas that they want, not some like manga like Soccer King or something. Oh, actually no, I can say that. You may get a manga Soccer King, which is also coincidentally not a bad manga to have because it's playable and it's Soccer King. Buggy head as leader, torso left hand. Yeah. Now, okay, but that begs the question, and this is why like I'm glad this is not an official stream. If they have like Buggy's head as a leader, like torso, left hand, like does Buggy's let's say Buggy's cannon, in a more appropriate way to say it, I don't want to explicitly mention, does Buggy's cannon get a card on its own? We gotta assume that it does, you know. Okay, we're moving on from that. All right. After 3Ks, I've never opened one. It's the people that buy one pack that get it. You know, that's, yeah. I have seen people like never buying cases and then they're like, you know what? I scrubbed out. I'm gonna get my price back, and then they pull a manga. It is what it is. It does happen sometimes, man. I got a manga sabo for my $3. There we go. $3. That's pretty awesome. I know exactly what Zoro is playing. 45 cards I could type right there. Alright, Tom MC has put his pull. So Sengoku AA, okay. Hawkins AA, okay, that's good. Tama AA, that's cute. Jinbei, 2 Jinbei is AA, kind of rough. Stussy AA, that's pretty okay. Lilith AA is okay. 3, okay, so you did get the... Wait, you got 3 Sabo, 1 Ace, but no alternate art secrets and no leaders from your case. Oh, that is a very, very bad case. I do apologize, Tom. So OPO 7, I'm surprised you got only 4 secrets. In this kind of case, if you don't get any leaders, you should get 6 secrets. Okay, so in OPO 7, like the case ratios are split. So there's a good case where you get the normal amounts, like 4 secret rares, 2 alternate leaders, 1 SP, and so on and so forth. Like, yeah, whatever you're promised to get. And then there are some cases where you just get secret rares and then get. And then I think, Tom, you got the worst end of the secret rare case, which is like only 4 secrets, and 3 of them Sabo, 1 of them Ace. Man, I'm so sorry, man. But hopefully you can, okay, you know, if you want to recuperate some of the costs, you can always sell your common, uncommon, rare, super rare slots, keep the alternates, or sell the alternate arts and try to make some money back, because that's really rough. I'm so sorry. Chop cannon. I hope you got packs though. I want that feeling. I hope that they do got packs for all regions and not just Japanese. I think that would be really good. Is that possible to not get a leader? For OPO 7, yes, you can potentially not get a leader from your case, which is why I'm kind of afraid of getting cases now. If the ratios are going to be like this, yes, you do get cut for playability because secret rares are going to be really, really playable in this set. But to not get any leaders, I'll be very sad, especially if the leader is like not Boa or something. Damn. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's the kind of ratio for the case right now. It's kind of sad. let's take a look at if Twitter has anything. And yeah, let's see if I'm checking out Twitter, see what Orange Samurai says. While we wait for this to start. Oops, sorry. Okay. Shout out to Orange Samurai, who always has insightful stuff, as you all know. So he does have the Zoro list, and you can kind of confirm whether this is the same list as yours. So yeah, you got the same old for Makino, Brook, Dadan, Buggy, Nami, Magra. Okay, Sunny-kun. Okay, then the new addition is the OPO5 Robin. The one cost 2k to get rid of Rebecca's. You got the Luffy, you got Zoro, you got Diable Jambes, Fire Fist, the Zero cost plus 3k, and Radical Beam. Yeah, this looks like a fairly stock standard list to me. I think it's just the way that he plays it against Sakazuki is a really smart. I know some lists play Marco. Yeah, some lists play Marco the Phoenix as well. I'm not sure. Alright, let's just wait for this. Let's full screen this. Oh, Volume 1 podcast is live. Nice. Okay, let's read chat. Praying for my OPO6 booster box. I have 2 boxes. Just give me Moria. Any Moria would be nice. Hopefully you have the alternate art Moria, because that's gonna be a really nice alternate art to get. Our cases in English guarantee AA of each leader. Oh, each of each? I thought like one case of English you could only get like 2 leaders as well. Do you get all 6? That's kind of crazy, man. That makes case worth buying. All good, just my luck. Hope you know what? If you let's say like the luck is less Tom for this set, that means OPO8, OPO9. Oh, 4 leaders. You get 4 leaders for English. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good too. But I know a case of English is super expensive, y'all. It's like what, 1,000, more than 1,000. It's kind of good odds for OPO7 though. It makes like if you get like Bonnie, you get Boa, and yeah, if you get 2, so you get like 2 out of, what's the math there? Yeah, you get 2 out of 6 chances of getting the leaders, and if you get 4, yeah, it's pretty. You got 4 chances to get it of Boa. So that if you get OPO7 case, and then you get Boa Hancock leader, yeah, you're fine. You're good to go. Oh, it's not 1,000? Damn, must be more then. Almost 3k. I did pull alternate art Onami in Japanese 1. Oh, that's pretty good. Alternate art Onami is actually one of the more expensive cards in OPO6, so that's a really good one to have. That's a great wordy card. I had all leaders each case from 3 to 5. Damn, Mark, you got like mad luck, man. If OPO7 doesn't give me 4 leaders per case, I'm gonna be sad. I hope they do. I hope they don't change the ratios, man. We will be doing a video for OPO7. I have 2 more boxes from one of the sponsors on this channel, and I'll be opening that up soon. So shout out to them. I'm not Minotopia. I'm not gonna open them up now. I will open them up later, and I will post it out within the next week. So I'm excited. Is it over? No, we still got 2 more rounds of Swiss. And it should go into the final, so I'm still expecting some more info coming in for the set right here. By the way, if you guys have missed it, there is a reveal of Luffy. Let me just retweet this real quick. This is the ST14 Luffy. It's Dawn 1, give all your characters +1 cost. If you control a cost 8 or higher character, this leader gains 1,000 power. So I assume there will be like a 7 cost character that will be really strong. I'm excited to see plus cost instead of minus, right? So yeah, let's wait. So Ellen from Australia, right, wins Purple Luffy, with Purple Luffy. And then Guanrong wins the 2nd round feature match with Blue Black Sakazuki. And then Zoro wins the 3rd match. There we go. Oh, we will be seeing a rematch of the North American Finals. Jonas versus Jackson. Wow, they got paired. That's insane. Okay, that means they should be starting real soon. I think, I don't know if it's going to be the stream match, but that's what Orange Samurai said, oh crap. So what's the deal with treasure packs? Was that a Japan only thing? No, it's actually not a Japan thing. Is only the god packs. In the Chinese version of the game plus the American or the English version of the game has treasure packs. The treasure rare for OPO6 in Chinese is Boa Hancock, which looks very nice, and then the English one is announced to be Nami, which is not as nice. And there's no god pack for English and the Chinese version, which is unfortunate. I wish they would make god packs a thing. Imagine how great that would be. There's been rumors about why god packs even exist in OPO6. You know, there were rumors that there was actually going to be like 2 different mangas. Of course, Zoro was going to be one of them, and then the other one was going to be Sanji. There was actually a leaked image of how the manga Sanji would look like. But I think they had some licensing issues. That's what I heard. They had some licensing issues with Sanji, couldn't put it in, so they had to fill up that one slot, and then they just made it a god pack. And then for the others, they had more time to rectify it, so they made it a treasure rare. I'm not sure if this is 100% fact. This is from hearsay, from suppliers, and from friends, and from shop owners. So yeah, we gotta... but there will be no god packs in English OPO6 and in Chinese OPO6, yeah. But for OPO7, nothing has been announced yet. I hope that it will still be... they will be willing to have god packs for English in OPO7. Unfortunately, it may go down the route of the treasure rare from the looks of it. Gotta wait and see. Manga god pack. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? They should, man. They should have a manga god pack. Right? Imagine OPO9. If they have 4 mangas, you can have a manga god pack. That'd be crazy. Okay, I think they're back. All right, round 4 of Swiss. What you're saying? Simply, they did Sanji lovers dirty. Unfortunately, yes. Nami. I can't. Not the greatest card, I would say, but let's. I don't know. Japanese OPO7 have god packs. I only seen it on live, like not live like TikTok. I've seen someone posted it on Twitter. But yeah, Japanese OPO7 have god packs. English OPO7, I don't know. Nothing has been announced yet. I didn't pull a god pack. I just pulled a regular alternate leader. So yeah, I believe the Nami treasure rare is just a searcher, right? It's just OPO1 Nami in a different form. All right, let's go. We have Jonas again versus Clyde TCG. It's the NA finals. No announcement yet for the restrictions. Unfortunately, Moomin Rider, not yet. They will be announcing it later on. This is the rematch between the 2 North American giants. We got Jonas on Enel and Clyde TCG on Sakazuki. This is going to be an intense match, and it's kind of sad that they got paired. But you know what? Let's see whether Jonas can still maintain his winning streak of like 1 tournament win against Clyde TCG. Let's see. But this will still make for a really good match because these 2 players are the best of the best in North America. Unfortunately, they got paired, but as rivals... Jackson's paired down? Oh, no. Oh, maybe that... Yeah, maybe that's why he... So, Jackson is 3-0, but he gets paired with a 2-1. Is that why case? Didn't Jonas lose against Allen? It's still in Swiss, so technically it's still score dependent. What the hell is this hand, man? That's double Yamato. This kind of reminds me of the NA finals. This is a hand that you could probably keep 100%. No bans yet, unfortunately. We will be getting the announcement of the bans probably later on. If not, I will definitely make a video about it. Don't worry, look out for it by the end of the day at least. So the 16 decks, let me type it out. 11 Saka, 2 Enel, 2 P Luffy, 1 Zoro. Oh, so they are playing in English cards, okay. That's the breakdown of the 16 decks. So it's not top 16. It's actually the 16 players in this final. And this is the kind of Swiss rounds. The first 5 rounds are Swiss. What's your ban predictions? I am going to say they're going to ban or restrict to 1 copy 8 cost Moria. And they're going to ban Houndblaze. I think that's my prediction. And those 2 are the only ones that I think will get hit. I hope. Oh, screw that. Ban Rebecca too. I don't care. Alright, so we got Clyde versus Jonas. The NA matchup. The revenge match. Hopefully Clyde can get back his win. So he's going to start the turn by playing and drawing 1. So he does play the 10 cost Kaido right here. And he discards Hina. He's going to use another one to draw. He just wants to see more cards. I think he wants to cycle through. Maybe that's not a card that he wants to use. That -2. So he's going to be a little bit more aggressive right here. Right now he's just going to play down the Borsalino. And he's not going to attack into Jonas at all. I think this is the way to kind of Enel starve the cards in hand. But it's... You gotta be a little bit aggressive with Enel in my opinion. But then again, I am not a top 2 of North America. It's just from experience. But here comes the Ohm. Let's see if we got the Holy. We got no Holies. No Holy this time. That's what Jonas said. Yeah, because they did get double Ohm and Holy in the finals for NA. Less targets for Sakazuki, of course. But now we got the Ohm on board. That's a target for Harmblaze, but he doesn't have any cost reducing cards because he already got rid of them in the early game just to draw a card. So he's gonna have a lot of targets. Right now, Borsalino flooding bot, I think it's gonna go hard, flooding the board, playing a little bit differently. But you know what? Clyde has tested this matchup 100 times for sure. He's gonna try again, swing in. Can he find Holy? He did find a Holy. Let's go. The casino worked this time. And right now, I think Jonas is going to pass back. This is like a repeat of the NA match itself. Both players not attacking each other. What a different kind of playstyle versus like all the other Asian players who actually would kind of be aggressive and attack. But these players know their decks really well. These players know their matchups really well. So this is very exciting to see. It's 5. Okay, so it's 5 round Swiss, then top 4 semifinals, then third play match, and then finals. That's pretty insane. So thank you so much, Mark, for letting us know. Now back to the game. So we've seen this NA match, this NA finals, during the America Bandai Card Game Fest, and they kind of play out the same way. They want to reduce. He doesn't have dice to reduce, so -1. He's gonna choose to take it. Nothing to lose. You still have 4 life. So Holy is now at 2 costs. So can you kind of reduce it? I feel like it's gonna be another Rob Lucci turn right there. So it's gonna -2. So both of them are 2. Tashigi and Vest. So he's gonna reduce something, and then yeah. So either way, it's still gonna be like a 2 cost and a below 0. And down to 4 cards. So discarding those Great Eruption cards so early, turn 1, you know, playing, cycling through the deck, gives you less options to -2 conveniently. You have to use like a combination of like Tashigi, you're gonna use a 2k counter. So that may kind of affect him in the long run. Here comes the 9 card. 9 already, dropping down the Tashigi, KOing it, KOing the Tashigi and then dropping down the Yamato. Not healing, not caring about the heal. He does have a Yamato in his hand. Yamato is going to be one of the key cards in this matchup right now. But here comes Kaido drawing up to 4. Oh, let's go. That's such a great card. And a very great attacker that can potentially attack into that Yamato. That's just insane. Yeah, they have been playtesting with each other for the past 2 days. So these players know their decks, know each other's decks really well. And he knows that Kaido is going to be very, very important in this matchup because it is a way for him to attack conveniently and efficiently into that 9 cost Yamato. Man. So 6 into leader Right now, Clyde has a lot of cards in his hand, a lot of options, but not a lot of 2k counters. You can see only one, which is Tashigi. It's got a brand new, it's gonna swing for 6, try to get all the 2k counters out. So, 2k counter for Suru. Here comes the Katakuri into Ohm. That's actually pretty decent, because you can... Its Ohm triggers play this card. Max rarity versus min rarity. I'm pretty sure Clyde has like all the alternate arts, but he just doesn't want to play them for some reason. I respect that. I just wish he got the alternate leader instead. But here, -1 cost for Yamato. It's not gonna trigger the Ohm, but Yamato is now 8 costs. Katakuri is 8 costs. Here comes the 6k. Yeah, the Straw Hat Dawns are really nice. So no trigger. Very unfortunate. So now gonna -4, so it's a 4 cost, and then probably going to Barcelino and bottom deck it. Jonas already knows what's coming, so it was ready to be for Yamato to be bottom deck. Right now, Jonas still does have a lot of cards in hand. He has another Yamato, could potentially heal another life. Gonna swing 6k into the leader, into Sakazuki. He does elect to take it. Does have a bunch of 2Ks in the form of Tashigis now. Here comes another Yamato, I believe. KOing the Hina and healing 1. So, not attacking with the Katakuri. You don't need to extend that far because it will just be a target for Borsalino and Kaido to attack into that Katakuri. So, you don't really need to attack it. We know, yeah. We know he has the 7-0 Luffys and all the emeralds at home. So, he can just chill. He's big chilling. But it's kind of even so far that Jonas has to find a way to get rid of that 10 cost Kaido, because that's the card that's probably going to change the tide of this game. It's not going to be easy because Borsalino exists, and it's going to have a lot of blockers to kind of protect that Kaido. So it's a battle of attrition right now, seeing how well Jonas can last against Clyde. But Jonas does have another Yamato in hand, so he can potentially put out another 9k body on the field while healing 1 if he goes down to 1 this turn. It's gonna be an insane turn of events coming out soon. For Clyde's side of the field, he does have the Rebecca's. You can loop the Rob Lucci, the Hinas as well. So it's gonna 5k and -1 to Yamato down to 8. He's probably gonna try and do it again, but he doesn't have a Borsalino in his hand right now. So now it's gonna be aggressive, swinging in for 5k. So it's gonna counter with Gadatsu, trying to get the counters off the board, trying to make sure that, you know, maybe he can get him down to one life or 0. The best is to get him down to 0, but if you know that's gonna be a very good turn for Yamato, it's gonna be quite difficult. So either you be aggressive here. So he's gonna swing for 5, he's gonna take it. It does look like he have a trigger. What trigger will this be? He's gonna take it. It was a Satori, yeah. Okay, he's going to go down to 1 life. Oh, the beige. And yeah, unfortunate, but that is the yellow casino right there. Beige preventing Kaido from attacking, discarding a Katakuri, gaining 1 life again. Unfortunately, Sakazuki doesn't have anything that's in a rush category, so you can't easily get rid of that last life. Oh man. The players are using English cards. I can see English cards in Clyde TCG's hand and field. For us, the rest of the players are using Japanese cards. I honestly think Beige will get banned. Okay, you know what? At this point, yeah, maybe Beige should get banned. It's really not a fair card because it does cause you to lose games. He's gonna get the Great Eruption instead of the Harm Blaze, because I think the -2 cost is going to be very important in this matchup for sure. There he uses it, draw 1 card, reducing Yamato from 8 to 6, I believe, because he really reduced it with the leader's ability. So now 6, we probably can, he's gonna play, okay, so there comes the Hina, reducing it by 4, and playing a Rob Lucci just to get rid of that Yamato. You probably need to control the board a little bit, so that's a, yeah, that's a good way to kind of mitigate and control the board. Right now, I can't tell who's the more aggressive player right now. It's probably Clyde. But you can tell that there's something else coming. 9 cost Yamato yet again. Jonas does have another one in his hand, but it's just the right time to use it. He's probably gonna, you know, maybe try to clear the Borsalino blockers or try to go and attack into the player. But Clyde does have a healthy grip of cards in his hand. I think Jonas has to try to heal 1, get back up to 2, make the game last a little bit longer. But like I said, you need to get rid of that 10 cost Kaido. That is a very difficult threat for Jonas to get rid of. Yellow naturally doesn't have removal. You have to attack into it. So this is gonna be very, very difficult for Jonas to come back, especially with this board. So he's swinging. I believe he's swinging to the leader. Just gets a 2k counter out of it. Is it worth attacking into one of the units on the field, on the Borsalino blocker right now? Because right now Borsalino blocker is 6k. It would get a 3k counter if Clyde does want to protect it. I'm not sure if it's worth. Like, here comes the Yamato. That's what we expect Jonas to play. You have to make sure that the game lasts a little bit longer, passes it over, doesn't take the risk. He wants Katakuri, but that's the thing. I know you're preventing the Katakuri from being attacked by the Kaido, but you don't have chances. You need to be aggressive, especially in this phase of the game. But it's hard because you need to balance your life as well. Oh man. I wish Bandai lets us use Japanese Chinese cards. It will be healthy for the game overall. That's true. Then I could read the cards. Oh, here comes the Sanji. He does discard an Ohm for it, but he does now have a blocker. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not only as a blocker, but also an additional form of attacker that could potentially be aggressive. Right now, I think Clyde is kind of thinking he does have a Hound Blaze in his hand, but what does he get rid of? So you can use Leader's ability to reduce. I think Yamato and Katakuri right now are too high costed. Unless he wants to drop down another Tashigi to -4. He has a total of potentially 5 costs reduction with Hina. I think he wants to use the combination of Rebecca, Hina, and then Humbles and also Rob Lucci maybe. He could potentially get something, another cost reducing cards like a Hina back into the hand. Oh, if he has Manchuri, not for Rebecca. He is going to attack in. Trigger. There was an Amaru, but he doesn't want... Okay, I think Amaru is necessary in his matchup to rest the Borsalinos to go in. But at this point, will you not want to kind of just stabilize a little bit and deal with that Kaido? So that's my opinion right now. So let's see. Like, that Amaru is going to be very necessary to ending the game. I think that's what Jonas is seeing right now. But whether or not he would have potentially used it to gain a life, that would be another thing. So it's going to attack in with Kaido for 12. At this point, I think you really have to take it. Unless you block it with Sanji, which prevents you from having another attacker. But at the same time, you really don't want to go to 0 right now. You don't have any more Yamatos. You don't have Amaru activations. He is going down to 0. And no trigger. He got 2 Bages in hand and a Sanji in hand as well. So right now, if he can Hound Blaze away that Sanji and then just go for try to go for game, he could potentially with the leader, and you can still keep up the Borsalinos to protect your own life. You can. So right now, Sanji, depending on what Sakazuki minuses, which is not yet, it's still a 4 cost. He could potentially play Hina or play 4, play Rebecca, get something else, and then play out a Hina -4 to Sanji, Hound Blaze, and then try to go and get the counters out of hand. Right now he's 0. So he's gonna not like to do that instead. He's gonna 6k, get a 2k counter, but Sanji is now at 3. But yeah, Jonas has, like I say, yeah, a lot of counter in hand. He got like two Ks, Beige and Sanji, so it's pretty safe. So, but if you do that, you still have protection, and you can get a lot of counters out of Jonas's hand, uh, potentially like dropping it down to having like very little options to kind of continue. But you have to be worried about the crackback because you got your 9 cost Yamato, 8 cost Katakuri. But getting rid of that Sanji could be good. You gotta play a Rebecca here, I feel. You just need to have that protection because you don't know how many Amarus Jonas has in his hand. Amaru would be the thing that could potentially kill you out of nowhere. So I think Clyde is just kind of deciding whether or not this is going to be this Sanji is worth getting rid of. He could get rid of the Sanji with a lot of plethora things, but now he's gonna pay 4. And he's actually gonna drop the Kuzan instead of the Rebecca. That's very surprising. Potentially another thing to minus. Actually, Kuzan could actually be a very interesting play here. -4 to something in the following turn could be the way that he sets up and wins. So right now, I don't think he needs to rush it at all. He can just like take it easy, survive the next turn, and then try to go for game next turn. Provided that Jonas doesn't have anything that can potentially heal him up to 1 life again. He is going to attack with the Borsalino so okay, here we go. We got the Rebecca, and he's gonna take the Tashigi for the 2k counter. Having 2 4-cost blockers, not the worst thing in the world, because if he does get rid of one of them with Amaru, he needs to use another Amaru to get rid of another one. So you're kind of safe in that regard. So we do have the Shura. What are you searching for here? Are you searching for 7-cost Enel? Are you searching for like Amaru again? If he has double Amaru, this could be very, very scary. He doesn't have an Amaru. He does find a Gadatsu. It's not something that you want to see. He does choose the Gadatsu. You could potentially use it as a counter. You need a way to get back to 1 life. And try to make the game go as for a little bit longer. This is not looking good for Jonas right now. Clyde, currently in the driver's seat, has a lot of cards in hand, has the tools he needs to win. So he's gonna swing 9k to leader. And this is kind of the decision point right here. If you block, then you can Jonas can Amaru the other leader, the other blocker away. And if you counter, that's a lot of cards in hand that's gone, because 9k is a lot. You need to counter for 5k. So he's gonna choose to block with Rebecca. This opens up the opportunity for an Amaru play, and here we go. We got Amaru to plus 3k to Sanji, rest the Borsalino. Sanji right now is a 8k. I think he's gonna try to go for game this turn, but it's hard because he still has 2 life and he has a lot of cards in his hand for counter. So let's go 8k. 8k and then 6 Dawn remaining. Clyde does have the counter for it. You can just counter 4k easy. But whether or not he wants to kind of expand it now or chooses to take for more information, I think he has to counter this one just to be safe, you know, to just be safe. Counter this, done, because he can attack with the leader and so on and so forth. You have the tools to counter. Do you want to take this life? He does choose to take it. Does he have a trigger? It is a trigger. And he does swing for 9. You can potentially counter here for 5, 2, 2, and 1. Okay. He does counter it. And he concedes. Jonas concedes and Clyde wins the game. The revenge match. He won this time round against Jonas. What a match. I think Jonas couldn't keep up with the aggression on board. Clyde actually has tested the revenge match and won the game. That was a very interesting match for sure. I think Clyde played that really, really well, doing things that I wouldn't have considered doing, like trying to cycle through. But it paid off because he got a lot of aggressive units on the side of the field, being able to protect the last few kids on the life, and then swinging in and like preventing Jonas from gaining. That is a 3 Yamato game, and Clyde played that beautifully. What a great match. Congratulations to Clyde TCG. Even though he got paired down, he is now, I believe, 4-0. And unfortunate for Jonas, this is maybe not his run, but still a very, very great showing from these two players. Whew, my God, what a great match. I'm so hyped for this. This game is so great. All right. Let me kind of read chat a little bit. If I want an alternate leader, I usually buy a Japanese one because they tend to be much cheaper. That's the way to go. Get a Japanese alternate leader. It's way cheaper. Way cheaper. But yeah, he needed to see another Amaru. If he had two Amarus, may that change the tide of the game a little bit? Maybe, but I think Clyde still has a lot of counters. He would just have countered differently. Yeah, I think not attacking with that Katakuri for 2 turns. That Katakuri just sat there. I mean, he played it out, used the ability, and then he just sat there for 2 turns. May not be the best way. I think even if like the opponent got rid of that Katakuri, at least you have still made use of it during your 2 turns. Could have been, I don't know, it could have changed the tides a little bit, but I still think that at that point, Clyde already had a huge advantage with the massive board that he has. And I think Jonas just felt a little bit behind because he didn't have a lot of characters on the field that can stick because Sakazuki got rid of them, the Om, the Holy. It just wasn't his game. Oh, you want to turn up? Okay, yeah, sure, I can turn up. Oops, sorry. Let me make them a little bit louder. Let me know if you can hear them. Yeah, let me know if you can hear the background stream. 10 drop. Big Mom definitely needs to ban after that match. Why? There wasn't any mums. But then again, I think you're right, DJ Van. I think that there could be an opportunity for aggression, but it's hard to say as well. That Kaido came in clutch with that matchup. I just hope that none of us put the alternate leader Hodi. Yeah, I mean, not the best. Okay, they're going for another break. Sadly. So I think there should still be one more round of Swiss. And then I'm gonna stream until like 12 something before I go off to my family thing. And then I think Noah is gonna stream the finals, so you guys can watch that. I assume it's gonna be Sakazuki versus Sakazuki, but we gotta wait and see. Just came from Kadi Kaizoku's Shari Wood, my first choice. It's okay. Please, if you want to go back to Kaidi Kaizoku because he's great, please go subscribe to him. He's almost at 10k. What a great lad. I think myself, Luffy TCG, Noah, Kadi Kaizoku is streaming right now. I think yesterday the Small Head crew was streaming the new stuff. So I'm glad, like right now, like the One Piece card game YouTuber scene, I guess, if we can even call it a scene, because there's not a lot of us, but I'm glad that everyone's bringing their own spice and own like voice into the game, the content. So please, I'm just here, I'm just having fun, y'all. I'm just having fun watching the stream, and I want to see more that Zoro. I honestly want to see more that Zoro play. That's great. You can't understand anyway, so yeah, we're here for me. Thank you so much. Oh, Kadi Kaizoku ended stream. I hope he gets some rest. I think he was saying that he was gonna stream until he gets bored, so I guess he's bored already. That Half-Breed is also streaming this on Twitch. That's awesome. I should go and follow him. I don't follow that Half-Breed. Maybe I've seen his YouTube stuff. Let me go check him out. I'll drop a follow on him on stream. That Half-Breed. Oh yeah, everyone's watching it. That's fun. I'll just drop a follow, but I can't hear what he says. So if he says hi, I can hear it. Anyway, Chatbox says, what video games do you play, if any? I recently just finished Sea of Stars. If you guys have not heard of Sea of Stars, it's like a RPG, a very 8-bit RPG. Very fun, 100%. Ooh. Oh wait, okay. Nenbeast. So do we know when they announced the ban list? I assume it's going to be, my assumption right now is that they're going to do it after the finals. So it's either going to be right before the finals or after the finals. So it will be in a couple of hours. I will make a video of it at the end of the day. So there we go. Anyway, yeah, Kenneth, I want to talk about that. do I play any Dragon Ball Fusion World? Right now, no. I used to play. I played some matches of the Dragon Ball Super card game back in its heyday. I was a new player in that. I didn't know. Partly why I'm starting the channel as well for One Piece is that, like, when I was a new player, wanted to start like Dragon Ball, the only resource I had was Eggman, which I was really thankful for. But I didn't know like any of the new stuff, and like it was very hard to keep track as a new player. So for One Piece, I wanted to like be the voice that kind of gives everyone the news. But I don't play Fusion World. I don't know if I'm gonna start. The alternate art looks pretty sick, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be like, One Piece is still my main for now, and Magic the Gathering. But Magic for Commander's sake. For like my main gameplay, it's gonna be One Piece, and I'll probably dabble into Fusion World, but I'll probably not make anything about it. I probably won't buy any cards. I'll probably play like the online client. That's it, because it's free. How was your experience with Sea of Stars? Could not put it down for 2 weeks. I liked it. I'm not a huge JRPG or RPG person, so take this at from a perspective of someone who just plays like games in general. But yeah, I really enjoyed Sea of Stars. I really loved it. Oh, favorite video game of all time. That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to say. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough there. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Definitely one of my favorites. I'm a huge Zelda fan. It used to be, of course, the Ocarina of Time. Link's Awakening is definitely one of my favorite Zeldas as well. But yeah, I think Breath of the Wild kind of took that spot because it's just so good. Tears of the Kingdom less so, but Breath of the Wild for sure. Oh, so you're a Souls fan, Chatbox. Okay. Yeah, Souls. I tried playing Bloodborne. I'm very bad at Souls game. I keep dying, and my will to live is not as strong when I'm playing that game. Other games include like Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. I just got off playing Hollow Knight last night actually. And yeah, a few like the Resident Evil series. I do like that as well. I would love me some Steam Deck action right now, because I would love to use it as an emulation station and just play old GBA games, man. I miss the GBA side. Yeah, I thought it was kind of really hard to get Dragon Ball Fusion World cards right now, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate. I hope they don't like go into supply issues like One Piece, man. I hope they print out enough for people to play, because Dragon Ball, like, I would argue that One Piece is the more popular IP, but Dragon Ball has its place in the card game scene because of Dragon Ball Super, and generally the people that are playing Dragon Ball Super card game will play Fusion World, and yeah, people love Dragon Ball. Byron likes Tears of the Kingdom more than Breath of the Wild, and I perfectly understand. Like, you could go either way with those two games. I think both of them are great. I played both of them. Breath of the Wild gave me a feeling that I didn't have with previous Zelda games. Tears of the Kingdom just reinforced that. Pong is a great choice for a game. Hollow Knight is so good, my dudes. I've been waiting for Silk Song for 5 years. That's how I'm loyal as hell. Oh yeah, Little Nightmares MTG name, I think is one of the best games. I'm very excited for Little Nightmares 3. I played the first two. I don't really like horror stuff, but Little Nightmares, Resident Evil, I love them. We don't know the top 4 final decks just yet. We should be able to find out. I assume one of them is going to be Sakazuki, and I assume the other one's going to be Zoro. So my prediction is going to be 3 Sakazuki, 1 Zoro. That's my prediction. My other prediction will be 4 Sakazukis, because yeah, based on math. I don't think any Purple Luffy will make it through. I don't think any Enel will make it through. But in a kind of perfect world, we'll have one of each, like Sakazuki, Enel, P Luffy, and Zoro. But I think more likely it's gonna be 3 Sakazuki, 1 Luffy. Then the finals is the top 2 is gonna be 1 Sakazuki versus 1 Zoro. Sorry, 3 Sakazuki, 1 Zoro, not Luffy. And then the final is gonna be Sakazuki and 1 Zoro, and then like eventually Sakazuki will win. Like, unless the Zoro player gets a really good start as well. That's basically what I use mine for. Just emulate GB and SNES game. That's what I want to do. So we are all part of the same community. We got the same ideas. Chatbox, for Steam Deck, did you get the OLED version or did you get the older one? And which one would you recommend? Scalpers are hoping it's another One Piece and buying everything. Yeah, I think that's what's happening right now. And I hate that, man. I hate that a TCG thing comes with the expectation that there's going to be scalpers. Everyone's just in it for profit. It's an unfortunate fact and truth of the world that we live in, because most of it is driven by money. I mean, that's a lot of money, mind you, that people can potentially earn. I feel like you can't stop it. You can't stop scalpers. You can regulate it with, like, supply and stuff, but they'll get their hands on it either way, and it's just an unfortunate fact about card games. But for shops, like I've seen some scummy shops, man, that raise up, like, took pre-orders at a certain price, and then when the set's about to release, they raise it up and they expect people to pay for a higher price. And that's just not right, man. You should honor your pre-orders. If you get it at this point, if you missed out on your profit, that's on you, because you priced it that low and people pre-ordered. Yeah. Anyway, took me 70 hours to complete my play on Breath of the Wild, but it took 140 hours to finish Tears of the Kingdom. Damn. I was about 100 hours in for Tears of the Kingdom because I didn't want to finish it, because I wanted to just play everything, but I didn't want to get spoiled, so I finished it. And then I stopped playing it, but I'll probably replay it again sometime in the future. And then Breath of the Wild, I was like almost 300 hours, man. I loved it. Loved it. Impossible to find at the moment. A lot of players are playing in the PC since it got launched 2 days ago. I hope that solves kind of the problem as well. Like, just have an avenue of people playing. Like, for me, I'm not going to get Fusion World. I'm going to play it online. But for, like, One Piece, if there was an online client, which technically right now, OPTG Sim, shout out to Batsu, there is. And I still buy the cards because I need to play the cards in real life, but I don't want to play Fusion World. Yeah, that's crazy. Final Fantasy VI. I'm not a huge FF person. I only played FF7, and not even the original one, the remake. I didn't finish it, so like I didn't have that relationship with Square Enix, so sadly. But I would love to try it. What happened to Papa Luffy? Sakapupi. Sakapupi. I'm sorry. That just caught me off guard. That was quite... Oh my god. You got me there. You got me there. Mike. Yeah, I think Papa Luffy did well on the first match that we saw against Jonas, but I don't know who how the Sakazuki, sorry, the Papa Luffy's placing is right now. I don't have any information on that. I'm gonna check Twitter real quick to see if anybody posted anything. I bought my Steam Deck like 3 months before the OLED was announced. I would have too. I mean, right now I'm thinking, like, should I get the old one, or is the OLED just better to get it? I'm not buying it like soon, probably within the next year or so. Yeah, so I'm just thinking about it. What decks have you been running lately or looking to play? I have one deck that I've been maining, and it is none other than my favorite leader right now. Wait, I need to switch camera so I can show y'all. Bye-bye. Buddy! Sorry about the marquee things. My green screen is not that big, but yeah. Bonnie is my favorite leader right now. It is the only deck that I want to play in the OP07 format. But I do have Katakuri, Vegapunk, Moria built. I have Zoro built. I have some other decks. I have my decks over here actually. Katakuri, Moria, Bonnie, Vegapunk, and I have the cards for Foxy, which I'm thinking of building it. But yeah, not yet. By the way, also speaking of which, just pick this bad boy up. But Foxy, with a very suggestive Foxy. Yeah. Oh, Jackson is 3-1. Oh, yeah, Persona. I've always wanted to try Persona. I never really got into it, but I want to play it. Let me know if Persona is worth playing. Anyway, do you guys think there will ever be an official OPTCG online program? I 100% believe they are working on it. They want to make it as great as it can be. So right now they're not announcing anything about it. It's probably going to be like 1 or 2 years away. That's my opinion. Similar for Digimon as well, because Bandai has to recognize that they have to do an online client, and eventually they'll lose out to competitors. Especially look at the recently announced Pokemon Pocket, right? That you can play on your phone on the go. Like, that's gonna be like something that people are playing. Marvel Snap, super popular, and they have to kind of find the right balance. Right now, I think it's okay, but eventually people are gonna get bored of playing in person and they want to play online. So they have to kind of do it eventually. I think they are working on it. Probably going to be a couple of years away, and I hope, because they have done it with Digimon, that they merge like the release schedule of One Piece between the Japanese version and the English version, and then kind of like put it all together. I think that's in the pipeline. Maybe about 2 years to go. So hopefully we'll still be playing the game by then. I'll still be collecting it. Don't know if I'm still going to be a regular player, but I'll still open a bunch of cards for One Piece. I just wish stores did more to regulate it. 1% box. Yeah. Oh, opening the box before handing it over. I don't know. I mean, you could if you really want to enforce it, but I think people will be upset over that because some people will probably just want to sell it. All right, we are back. Next world is gonna be won by Purple King. Let's go. I'm gonna bring it there. I'm gonna play King. You got her? Oh yeah, I got her. I didn't pull Bonnie. I bought it off the secondary market for $90, and now it's 100 plus. So I got a pretty good deal of it. Can you explain what makes the Zoro builds in this tournament strong? It's the amount of rush that it has against Sakazuki. Just being aggressive from the start. That's how Zoro wins. It does not have a good matchup against Enel. It has a great matchup against Purple Luffy and Sakazuki. So it's a very good choice. Like if you dodge Enel, you're good to go. Purple Shanks rise up. I need to try to make a meme leader work, man. Oh, we got Clyde again. Oh, NA versus Europe. NA versus Europe. Who has... It's a Sakazuki mirror. It's a mirror again. That's fine. We kind of expected mirrors. But there you go. Europe versus North America. Who do you have your money on? Did Clyde get bottom again? Like down pad again? No, right? So Clyde TCG versus Railzo. They were discussing about the height of the card reveal. I guess they are feedbacking the user experience because they have to constantly ask the number of cards in opponent's hand. Isn't Moria kind of Sakazuki-esque too? Yeah, it is, honestly. It's just more focused on black, but it's very Sakazuki-esque. Okay, if you're planning to play what? OPO7? Come on. If you like Boa, play Boa. 100% play Boa. But I'm gonna spread the word on Bonnie. I like that they're just chatting. Alright, spam the eagles in the chat. Like I have no dog in this fight, but you know what? America. Wait, but if the eagle is a representation of America, what would be Europe? I don't know where Railzo is from. Specifically in the Europe region. So see, I think it's hard because like there's no like backing in the card, so it's easily for them to slide off. So that's an improvement for the Bandai team. Probably add a little backing so that the cards don't just fall off. Anyway, starting things off with a brand new, getting a you have a choice between all of them, and I think getting that 7-cost Borsalino can kind of set you up, just having a little bit of a big body for your opponent's side of the field. Discarding an Ice Age, drawing one. That's 2 Kaidos in hand. That's... Yep, I know, it's Kaido and Borsalino, sorry, they look the same. Yeah, these guys have almost the same hand, like 7-cost Borsalino. Oh, it's the eagle versus the T, I guess. Let's go. Ah, yeah, could be driving on the left side. We do that in Singapore too. Alright, let's see. So discarding a Borsalino, which is kind of surprising. I thought they would kind of keep that. Maybe not so much. Hina is going to be a really good card. I believe it's Dawn 1 draw. Yeah, yeah, we gotta wait and see. I think it's gonna come into effect right now, but it's a good card against the mirror as well. So do you get rid of this 7-cost Borsalino right now, or do you just wait? Because you could potentially, but it can't be KO'd by any effect, so Rabluchi is not gonna be a good target right now. You could just attack into it and then just wait till you can bottom deck with your Borsalino. I think that's gonna come down to it. It's gonna... So discarding a Hina, drawing one, getting a Toshigi, pretty decent card. So 5 to leader. He's wondering whether he should just block it, and he does block it. And he's gonna swing 5 to leader. So Borsalino probably not gonna get beef move. He's just gonna take this. Okay, no Ice Age. He's just gonna play his own Borsalino and then pass turn. So he does have an Ice Age in hand. I think he's gonna discard it to Sakazuki's ability, putting it sideways to indicate that, you know, it has been used. Right now, I think Borsalino is gonna be the kind of sticky target for cards for this matchup in particular, because it's gonna be hard to get rid of. Yeah, I'm in Singapore, so we play under the umbrella of the Bandai Japan. So our cards are in Japanese, unfortunately. Makes it hard because you have to memorize the cards, because I don't speak Japanese. I should really start to learn it so that you have an easier time. But anyway, Harmblaze has been chosen by Brand New right here. Could be a very good target against that Borsalino. He is going to -2 cost to that 4-cost Borsalino. It's very indicative of the Harmblaze that is coming. Bottom decking the Borsalino and attacking with the Brand New, potentially putting another Dawn and attacking for 7k. So there you go. So what is he going to boost up? It has to be the Brand New, I believe. So because then you get more opportunities to attack. He is going to give the Brand New. And then swing 5k to Hina. There goes Hina down, clearing the board. He's going to check the trash for like 2k counters. Only 2. Doesn't have a lot. The trash unmaxed out right now. So 6k. He does have a bunch of 2ks. Now swinging for 6k as well. At this point, you just attack with the Borsalino. You already have enough bots. This is how Clyde should play the matchup. You gotta be aggressive in this state, because Railzo is gonna try to get rid of your stuff, and the Borsalino is gonna come in handy unless he has his own Harmblaze, which I don't see in his hand. He does have the 7-cost Borsalino, which could potentially get rid of that 4-cost Borsalino, and you could attack into the Brand New and then try to control the board that way. Then you have a 7-cost character. It's gonna minus cost the Borsalino, attack at the Brand New, and I think it's just gonna drop the 7 cost. I think it's gonna be a very like, it's gonna be up to the 10-cost Kaido at the later half of the game. He's gonna discard the Rabluchi, and there you go, 7-cost Borsalino. Look at me predicting everything. Anyway, yeah. So right now for Clyde's turn, he has to kind of see whether it's worth, and he does have the tools, because he has his own 7-cost Borsalino. He can attack with the leader, -1 to 6, Great Eruption, -2, and then just play out the Borsalino as well. But he wants more information, that's why he's using that first to draw a card, seeing what else he does draw another Great Eruption. Such a great card, no pun intended. And he's gonna reduce counter 1k from Rilzo's fight, and then Borsalino. It's all about controlling the board. It's all about controlling the board. This is round 5 of Swiss. So there should be, after this, they should be announcing like the top 16 or so, and then finals will be later on in the afternoon at around 3:30. So Rilzo's right now, he does need to try to find a way to get rid of that Borsalino. He does have the tools though. He does have a Hina. He can Rebecca and then play out Hina, or he can just play out the Hina -4 and then okay, discarding Hina. Also a great target for Rebecca right now. If he can get, he can play out the Rebecca, play out a Hina, But he needs to kind of, does he have enough? I feel like he needs like 2 more to minus cost. So Barcelona reduced down to 6k into Clyde. That begets a 2k counter. Is he going to take it? I feel like he's going to take it, go down to 2, but he's just going to counter 2k, keeping the life total up real healthy. Here comes the Rebecca. Rebecca's going to take into, he's going to choose, maybe it's the Shigi for the 2k counter. Gonna play out the Hina -4. So that's 2 costs. Gonna play down the Lucci. He can only get rid of 1, so he's gonna get rid of the Borsalino. Yeah, he would have needed 1 more to get rid of brand new as well, but he doesn't have enough, so that's fine. Both right now we are reaching the 10-on turn, and I feel like, you know, the first Kaido that's gonna come down, it's gonna be the very difficult for the other player to get rid of. But right now, Veilzo has a very strong board because he does have Rebecca, does have Hina. I'll say, yeah, 16 participants in this Swiss rounds for the Worlds, and then we're gonna cut to top 4 later on. It'll be a 3rd place match and then top 4. So 5k to leader, -1 I assume. Okay, he's gonna attack into Hina instead. And here comes the 10 cost Kaido, just dropping it down. This is a great time to drop it down, but he does get 4 cards in his hand. Whoa, look at that. He doesn't have a lot of 2k counters though. That's the thing. He's kind of counter light right now, but he does have a lot of removal. He got a Rebecca into Hina combo that he can potentially use with the leader's ability. So he's gonna discard Hina and draw 1. Gets a Tashigi. That's a 2k counter. That's really good. So reducing Kaido to 9 cost. Not sure if he's gonna get rid of it or he just plays his own Kaido. I think that's what he's gonna do. 6k to leader. He's gonna take it down to getting down to 2, and he's gonna play his own Kaido and gonna draw 4 cards. I love this Kaido alternate artwork. Such a great Kaido. So it's Kaido versus Kaido. Gonna discard the 4 cost Kuzan to draw 1. And now it's kind of risky for Clyde to attack with the Kaido. He could be aggressive here, but he only has blocker, which he can potentially get rid of. But the number of cards in Veilzo's hand means that you're not getting through for game. But you could potentially get rid of that Rob Lucci, and you can potentially bottom that Rebecca as well. But if you attack with your Kaido first, it leaves yourself open to being attacked by Veilzo's Kaido. So we gotta wait to see what Clyde does in this situation. This is gonna be a turning point for the game because 2 Kaidos are on the field, both players are at 2 life. So he is going to use Kaido to attack into Rob Lucci, and then that gets a block by Rebecca. So I think he may be trying to do it. He's gonna discard to Sabo. He should have enough. -4. Yeah, I think he has enough to get rid of that Kaido. And that Rob Lucci as well. So he's gonna pay 3, play Hina, -4 to Kaido. Pay 3, play Hina, -4 to Kaido. He's going to Harm Blaze and bottom deck the Kaido. Can you imagine that? That's kind of crazy. Plus 3k into the brand new. Oh, into the leader and just attack into Rob Lucci. What a turn. And now you got 3 5 costs, 2 5k characters, 1 Kaido, a brand new that can attack, and Veilzo has 0 cards on the field. That is insane. I think Clyde being the first one to drop the Kaido was a really good addition because it drew him the 2 Hinas that he needed to get rid of Kaido. Right now, what can Veilzo do? He needs to get rid of that Kaido, which he can potentially. -1 from Sakazuki's ability, -2 cost from Great Eruption. He can potentially just... No, he's probably still needs a little bit more. So I think it's going to be a combination of Rebecca and into Hina. So it's 5k into leader, -1. Yeah, Rebecca, Hina into Lucci. That's what the commentators are saying. Is going to take it down, going to one life, getting to dangerous territory right here. But both players know what they should be expecting. We got a brand new, ooh, a Harmlaze. Even a Great Eruption is going to be really, really good here because you can -2, -4 Kaido right now. And if Kaido's already been -1, so that's 5 costs. If you can reduce it by another. Okay, he's gonna pick the Houndblades instead. I think he's gonna try to get rid of the Hinas maybe just to mitigate the board. Here comes the Rebecca. 4 cost is going to get back. I believe it's a either a Hina or Tashigi. He's gonna take back the Hina and he's gonna play the Hina. So it's he's gonna KO the Hina, both Hinas. Okay, yeah. So he reduced the cost of both Hinas to an acceptable amount and then rob Lucci both of them. Can't find a way to deal with the Kaido, don't deal with the Kaido then. You gotta flood the board. Right now you have Rebecca on the field. They can potentially get the bottom deck, but at least it's a way for you to protect yourself against your opponent. So right now, I think Clyde, he needs to get the Rebeccas into the game, get some protection because he got 0 blockers right now. He can still try and get rid of that Hina that's currently on the field, so we gotta wait and see. Not a lot of good cards, not a lot of good removal on Clyde's side of the field. Okay, he's gonna attack the Hina but gets blocked by Rebecca. And now we gotta wait and see. No counters right here. That's the thing, he doesn't have a lot of removal in hand, he needs to dig. So -2, I believe it's either on Hina or Rob Lucci. He has the cost reducers, but he doesn't have the KO. But he can potentially get it back with Rebecca. I think he did see a Lucci just now. So both of the players are going to see each other's trash, just kind of count out the 2k counters, seeing what other targets that Rebecca can take, or, you know, whether they have enough like Lucci's in trash. You know, you can get back Rebecca, don't play it out. You can play it out. If you have a 3 cost, you got Tashigi, you can minus cost. 6k to Hina, -1 to Lucci. So Lucci is probably going to be at 1 cost. So you probably can get rid of the brand new and the Rob Lucci, leaving Hina up. We gotta wait and see. I think it's gonna be a Rebecca getting back Lucci and then playing out Lucci from hand. So there we go. Hina, he gets back the Rob Lucci and then play out the... So playing the Suru. So he's gonna choose to get rid of the Hina instead. At the cost of a 2k counter, I think that's a decent play to potentially get rid of the higher character, higher powered characters. You still have your Rebecca to protect you. Though Houndblaze, you know, it could still be a thing right now in this game. But if Railzo cannot go all in because, you know, there's a 10 cost Kaido and a full board on Clyde. Clyde does have the advantage right now. He does have another Rebecca that could potentially get another Rob Lucci back, so kind of clear the field a little bit more. Railzo needs to find a way to deal with this current board right now. And it's not easy because of the Rebecca, it's not easy because of the counters in hand. And that Kaido is never going to be removed from the field unless he does have an Ice Age or something. So it's going to reduce Rebecca by 1. That's a 5k attack, that's a 1k counter. So Rebecca is 3 cost. Looking at Railzo's hand, he does have a Borsalino if we can get that Kaido down by 6. But it is very, very difficult. So he's going to discard the Borsalino. He does have a Lucci. That's actually interesting. Ooh, here comes the Man Cherry. What is Man Cherry going to take? He puts 2 cards to the bottom, gets back the Rebecca. So now he has an option to take Rebecca into Hina. So that's 4. Get back Rob Lucci. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna get rid of Lucci and Rebecca. Rebecca, ooh. You may want to keep that Rebecca in the trash for Mancherry though. Okay, oh, so he's gonna kill brand new. He's not gonna kill Rebecca. I guess Rebecca's still 3, but that's fine. I thought, I thought Rebecca was at a low enough cost, so he's gonna get rid of the brand new and the Rob Lucci there. Man, it's kind of hard to keep track because now look at the feel for Rizzo now. Now he's in the driver's seat, and Clyde is the one that's kind of like, oh shoot, now I don't have a lot of things in it. But you gotta get rid of that Mancherry. I was gonna attack into, I believe it was the brand new. I believe he pointed to the brand new. It's gonna reduce 1 to Rebecca. This is the match of the ages, man. It's NA versus Europe. This is insane. Let's the brand new go as he should. Don't kind of defend against that. And Clyde still has. Okay, gonna discard the Barcelona. Still has a Rebecca to get potentially. He has a Rob Lucci in hand. He has another Rob Lucci. 2 Rob Luccis in his hand. If he can, but he doesn't have any cost reducers outside of Tashigi and Suru, and those are valuable 2k counters. Has there been any top non-Saka decks in the top? There were. Oh, wait a minute. Rebecca getting busy attacking for 2k to Mancherry. My, what a. Okay, that's happening. Let's wait. This actually might be a decent play if you really want to get rid of the Mancherry. So he's going to attack into the leader this time, not attack into the Hina. Potentially has ways to kind of reduce cost. I think it's going to be another Rob Lucci, Rebecca into Hina and then Rob Lucci kind of turn. Yeah, that's the way Sakazuki plays. You clear the board and then you fill up your own, and then the only difference between these two players is that Clyde has a 10 cost Kaido on the field, which is hard to get rid of. There are 2 Bubble Luffys, 2 Enels, 1 Zoro, and then 11 Sakazuki decks in the top 16. Not top 16, but in the 16 players that are playing the Worlds right now. Oh man. This is gonna be a very... So he's gonna elect to take it. So here comes the Rebecca. Taking the, I believe, Hina. Minus Hina. And then here comes Rob Lucci KOing them. You don't need to get rid of the Rebecca blocker because that is something the opponent is going to kind of block with anyway. And it's important to get rid of the attacking units. So that's a pretty good call. I don't know that they can't have cards in their hands. Well, it beats the flicking, the shaka shaka. But I think it's more for the benefit for us. Like you can see the cards right in front of you, and we can see it. So Clyde has 5 cards in hand and a full board yet again. Look at how the tide is turning. Oh, both of them are 3-1, so they really need to win this to potentially get a top spot. So leader's ability, discarding and draw 1 into another Mancherry. He does have a Rebecca. He can keep spamming out Rebecca and try and do the same team. Rob Lucci, Rebecca, Rob Lucci, Rebecca. But that Kaido is still gonna be on the field, and it's gonna be a problem for Railzone right now. Yeah, the winner of this match probably gets into the top 4. So a very, very huge moment for the players right here. It's either gonna be Europe or it's gonna be North America. So 5 to leader. Gonna block with the Rebecca, okay. Here comes the Mancherry. Uses the ability returning 2 cards into the deck and then taking a Hina. So it's probably gonna use the Hina with Rebecca. So here comes Rebecca. Takes back Lucci. And then, yeah, KO those 2 again. And now he could potentially even just use Rebecca to attack into Rebecca. And then the only thing he has to deal with is the Kaido and the leader. But of course he's not going to do that. But I like that having, I should be able to have them while I play it. I think in the end it is a thing. That's true. Like I wouldn't be used to. I would rather have it in my hand as well. Oh, now there's no more Rebecca's. Using leader's ability. That's a harm blaze though. Harm blaze is pretty decent right now. If you can get rid of both, he does have a Rob Lucci. If you can get rid of both Rebecca's here, -2 leader, -1. It's not an easy play right now. You have to kind of clear the board yet again. But Wilzo's just gonna get back his board yet again. I think Rebecca may get hit after all, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with Rebecca being hit. Rebecca should get banned. And then people are gonna play Mancherry, but Mancherry is not that bad because compared to Rebecca. So it's gonna swing at leader instead. And this is dangerous. If they go for the Rebecca block here, it could potentially lead into some harmless shenanigans. You could Suru and Rob Lucci the Mancherry and Rebecca, and then just leader to attack into Hina. This is very, very difficult. The thing is, like, Clyde cannot go for game, but he needs to remove the board. He needs to get rid of that Mancherry. That is an ongoing resource. He can get back Rebecca's turn after turn. -1 to Hina. He does counter out of it. So Hina is 2. He could potentially get rid of both Hina. Oh, okay. So he's using Rebecca as an attacker. So it's a block with Rebecca. And now I think you just Tashigi -3 or 4, I don't know, and then Rob Lucci getting rid of both. That's actually a really good play by Clyde, clearing the board once again. But now there's no blockers. This will be a great point for Rush Usopp if any other player plays it. It is a kind of sleeper hit against Sakazuki decks. Now Clyde's down to 3, but he doesn't have any defenses, and I don't think Wilzo plays a Rush Usopp. So you definitely need to kind of clear the board yet again, but that Kaido, man, the Kaido is gonna be insane. So he does gonna take the harm blaze. I think he's gonna focus on getting rid of the characters on Clyde's side of the field. Oh, he's just gonna get rid of it. Tashigi is reduced by 1, so it's a 2 cost. Here comes Rebecca. It's gonna be another Rebecca into Hina type turn. Lucci's 1 and then 4 costs. Wow, look at how he plays the Dawn. So KO those 2, and it's back. But now, if there's a harm blaze, man, this is such a close match. This is an insane match. If there's a harm blaze and he can get rid of Rebecca, is it gonna be a Rob Lucci again? There is a harm blaze, so there is a potential. You can -2 Rebecca with Suru. Harm blaze. Okay, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. Oh my god, he's gonna go for it. So how many dons is that? A plus 3k to Sakazuki, that's 8k. And then 14k. And he doesn't have it. The Hound Blaze did it. He drew it off the top with the leader's ability and uses it to remove the Rebecca. That was, oh my god, that was just an insane play. It was down to the wire. Clyde needed that one harm blaze and he drew it off the top. And I've been saying the entire match, the deciding factor is the 10 cost Kaido. Rizzo didn't have any way to get rid of it. It's incremental advantage, and that's what you need. That Kaido was the factor that won the match 100%. If he didn't have like a strong attacking unit, he wouldn't have gone for that play. What a damn, man. Okay, honestly, Sakazuki at the highest levels like that, great match. Great match. Both players played well. Railzo has to be super proud because that's an insane. But Clyde, that's true, heart of the cards for real. He Yugi-moto'd the shit out of the deck and then boom, I need a Harm Blaze. Hyped City, this is the best. Yeah, this is the best of the best. I mean, like, that was an insane match. And yeah, oh man. I have to get some water after this because my voice is going. Woo. Dude, my dudes, that's exciting as hell, man. That's so exciting. Oh my god. I'm not keeping my cool. It's so sick. Oh, do they have a list? Let's get ready to see whether they have like the top 4. Guanrong? I heard Guanrong. Yeah, that Sakazuki versus Zoro was unfortunate, but yeah. I'm waiting for the Google Translate. I got my Google Translate ready. So we have finished 5 rounds. So we should have more. We should have some like news after this. Yeah, can you imagine 8 cost Moria? Instead of playing like the Rebecca, you can Moria into Rebecca into Hina, and then play something else. It's crazy. What one is World? Yeah, Worlds is OPO5. OPO5 only. To kind of make it fair for the English players, and also for the to have everyone on the same playing field. I don't know who's top 4 yet. Let me see if there's any updates on Orange Samurai. I think he's been live tweeting it. Clyde, so Sakazuki definitely top 4. What a great play! What a great showing. So we still have a few more rounds to go. We don't know who else is in top 4. I think potentially it could be a more Sakazuki. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm streaming this. It's crazy how quick Saka can go aggro while controlling the bot, right? And the fact that you can, as long as you have 10 Dawn, you have a 2 Dawn for Harm Blaze or even like a Mencherry Search, and then Rebecca into Rob Lucci over and over again. Oh, it's up to OPO5. Sorry, yeah, I should have cleared that. It's up to OPO5, not OPO5 only. Though it will be an interesting meta game to see if it's only OPO5, but no, it's up to OPO5. So I think they're announcing the top 4 soon. So just waiting for updates right now. Wow, man. Oh, I heard him say Makenyu. Makenyu was there yesterday, and I'm jealous, man. I want to meet Zoro. I want him to sign my Zoro. This event seems to be much smoother than NA Nets. I mean, like, there's only 16 players, and this is like the world event. They got Japanese side of things. They usually have the matchups and the pairings usually go really smoothly. Oh, do they not announce top 4? Oh, okay, okay. So I see. Okay. For those of you who okay, I'm gonna just kind of reduce the volume for this while we talk a little bit. So for those of you not sure what's going on, yeah, okay. So they are going for on a break because at 1:30 they are gonna start the Digimon semifinals. And the final, so the top 4 will be held later on in the day, which I don't know why they're doing that. Makes it hard for streamers like me. So they're gonna go for I believe it's 3:30 or 4 o'clock. No, 4:30 Japan time. So it's 3:30 our time, and that's when they're gonna do the final. So it's essentially in about 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. It's the next. So the top 4 the top 4 match is gonna be in 5 hours. So you gotta wait. The band has not been announced. That's the thing. I thought the bands will be announced. I guess they're not doing it. They're gonna do it later, either before the final start or after the final start. But anyway, we gotta look at our new leader. We're gonna talk about it in a video later on. Yeah. It's a Bandai thing, so we gotta give it to the Digimon players. I think it's gonna be quite cool as well. So don't worry, go to bed. I will stop the stream right now because I want to record my thoughts on the leaders for the ST14, and then yeah, we'll come back in about 5 hours to either my channel. I don't know if I'm gonna be live, or Noah's channel. Go check out Noah's channel. He's probably gonna stream the finals later. So everyone, please go get some lunch, go get some sleep, and yeah, take care. I'm gonna end the stream here, and thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please don't forget to like the stream on your way out, and yeah, let's just wait and see to what bans, what will get banned. Rebecca should get banned now. After seeing that, I'm like, forgot how oppressive Rebecca is, man. All right, thank you guys. If I am live again, I will tweet it out later on. If I'm not, I'm gonna be hanging out over at Noah's channel, so you can find me over there. All right. Thank you guys so much. Wait, my camera is moving. I'm gonna make it not move. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, hopefully. If not, then I don't know, some other time. Thank you all for hanging out. Have a good one. See you guys. I'll see you guys in a few hours. We're gonna crown the world champion today. Exciting stuff. Okay, bye bye. Peace.